can't resist us. Can you hear me? Are you listening? Sleeping in the shadows could be making history. Through the fire, on the water, used to be a slave, but now you are a conqueror.
They can take my heart, they can take my breath when they're crying from my cold dead chest.
This is how we rise up. Heavy as a hurricane, louder than a freight train. This is how we rise up. Heart is beating faster, feels like thunder. Magic static, call me a fanatic. It's our world, they can never have it. This is how we rise up. It's our resistance, you can't resist us. We're rising up, rising up, we're rising up, rising up, we're rising up. This is how we rise up. It's our resistance, you can't resist us. This is how we rise up. Heavy as a hurricane, louder than a freight train. This is how we rise up. Heart is beating faster, feels like thunder. Magic static, call me a fanatic. It's our world, they can never have it. This is how we rise up. It's our resistance, you can't resist us.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Monday Night Voltage. How's everybody doing tonight? We've got ourselves a good show tonight. It's the go-home show to Catalyst. Remember, Catalyst taking place on Sunday. Very close to Catalyst and for it to arrive. But that is then. We gotta worry about tonight before we can get ourselves over to Catalyst. How's everybody doing? Welcome in to Flare, to Ezra, to Moon, to Mr. E, to Moon, to Estelle. Welcome on in to all of you, as well as everybody who is lurking in the background. Estelle in here, obviously, who will be competing tonight. We'll see Estelle. A little prep for Estelle going into Catalyst. They go one-on-one with Ashi Akubara of Fire and Desire. So, freaking A. And then there's you. Of course there's you. Anyways. Apparently, as much as I freaking know, I told y'all you guys weren't going to be, unfortunately, getting any match card stuff, but apparently, not the case. Ow! I just hit my arm on my desk. God, shit. Apparently, that's not the case, because whoever you are in the chat, not Mr. E, not the other ones, this one over here freaking put the match cards up. Apparently. I don't know how you got the match cards. I don't know how you even got here in the first place. But honestly, I don't know how most people get here. That's the GM's question. That's not my question. Anyways, we'll worry about that another time. Ace in here as well. Hopefully you'll be on standby for tonight. Obviously, like I said, we'll see Estelle one-on-one with Ashi Akubara. We'll hear from Dusk's mystery assailant, who's been constantly interfering in matches involving Dusk, in attacking Dusk backstage, and a bunch of different things. We'll hear what they've got to say tonight. Got a couple fatal 5-ways, couple tag team matches in the night. We'll see a champion versus champion match in the main event. Jacob one-on-one with Will Ospreay, of course. Jacob set to prepare for his title match against Liu Kang. Will Ospreay preparing for his match against whoever on Earth has been responsible for all of these backstage attacks. It's apparently been all about attacks for a bunch of these people. But I got less to say, you know what? Fair enough, Leia. Welcome in to our ace reporter. I know the GM just got done talking to you just a little bit ago. Hopefully that went well. Estelle saying, I know what they've been doing, slowed down control, specifically Dusk's momentum, divert to nothing, but why Dusk in particular? That is the question. Yeah, it's been absolute mayhem. So hopefully, maybe we don't get any of this mayhem tonight, though that's probably wishful thinking. But if we want to worry about anything else, we can worry about that later on tonight, because out first on the card for tonight, it's a hoss fight. It is the ruler, Oba Femi, going one-on-one with the bear. Just because why not? It's a hoss fight. Oba wanted to redeem himself after his matchup against XSP. So he decided, why not a bear? I still question why a wild animal even wrestles here. Listen, that bear goes crazy. The bear kind of goes insane. First time the Order's shown themselves in a while as well. It is the case. Yeah, it is the case. The first time the Order's been here since Kingdom Come. They're back in some tag team action. They'll take on a mystery team later on tonight. But that's later on. Let's worry about what we got to do for tonight, which is get ourselves ready for this hoss fight. So without further ado, let's do it, shall we? Let's turn up the voltage. Be thankful none of the monsters I find in the daily can wrestle. You know what? I don't know if I want to deal with those. But I know certainly somebody who wants to deal with a little bear. Look at him go. A chance reign for the ruler, Oba Femi. He answered the final open challenge of XSP, who also will be competing later on tonight in a fatal 5-way matchup. Oba answered that challenge, and despite the loss, put XSP through the ringer. Put him through the ringer, kicking out of, I think, 4 XSP factors. So it's a big step up. I'd say it's a step up for Oba tonight, as he goes from XSP to a freaking bear. Between this and Lesnar jumping him last week, suffice to say the ruler has some anger to vent. And if there's anybody who's going to get some anger out on, this one makes sense for Oba Femi to get some anger out on this thing right here. Here comes the bear. This thing's been a problem. Not really a problem per se of like crazy attack problems, but this guy, it's a bear. It's a bear. That's all I need to say. It's a bear who's fighting, and Oba Femi wants to kill this bear. So let's see if he can do just that. It's Oba Femi one-on-one with the bear. And here we go. Lorenzo calling this one. Let's get this thing going. Turning Oba around early doors. Oh yeah, I forgot the bear has the giant bar. He does have Kane's theme. It also has the Giants, which makes sense. He was a bear. Also welcome in to David as well. Welcome in, buddy. How you doing? See what you got later on tonight in that Fatal 5-Way as well. If there's anyone more capable of being the bear, it is the ruler. If there is anybody who could do it, I put my money on Oba Femi, but right now, he is struggling. Which I'm not surprised about. It is a bear. Tried to scratch the claws and now just get bumped with the buttocks of the bear. Going right after the eyes of Oba, but he fights right out of that one. Combinations, but the bear just with that inhumane, clearly, strength just to send him over. Clearly it's inhumane because he's not a human. Oh my gosh! Just slapped him with one paw. Dropped Femi down. And oh gosh. On the outside. Oh, he's biting him. Oh, look away. Look away. He's biting him. He's biting him. Biting him on the outside. Oh, yeah, man. That is... Huh. It's so scary every single time. It's scary every single time, man. Sends Oba back into the ring, and Oba's got some ground to make up if he wants any chance of putting this bear down. But don't count out the ruler. One of the longest reigning NXT champions, one of the longest reigning North American champion of all time in NXT, but you're up against a gosh dang bear. The accolades might not be able to suit you. In this case, he gets dropped on the ropes, but kick out immediately at 1. Rolls out of the ring, the bear just screaming at him. Oba saying, bring it on. Tried to chop him. But that bear is unfazed, but Oba's still trying. Trying to get a couple shots into the midsection of the bear. Drop kick missed out of the way. Off the ropes. Oba forearm right to the face from the ruler. And again, every time the bear drags Oba, he gets those elbows up, gets into the midsection, and creates a little bit of distance. But he's biting him again! He's biting him standing up! Goodness gracious, man. I mean, it's a natural instinct, I guess, but like, geez. Up and down, spine buster, plants him on the canvas. But still a 1. Oba's still kicking out at 1. That's what the ruler is able to do, as well as be able to reverse that signature and break the giant bar at the same time. Hey, that's Oba. Oh my gosh! He just tossed that bear like a mad lad. Oh my gosh, Oba. Up he goes. Fall from grace. Cover. I shouldn't be surprised. I shouldn't be surprised that it was a 1 count. But also, huh? He picked it up and threw it. That's Oba Femi for you, y'all. I told you he's good. It's Oba Femi. Trying to keep the bear on the ground. Yeah, Oba, you don't go up top all that often. What on earth are you doing from up there? That man don't fly all that often. He's a big dude. He don't fly, and that's why. Dodged out of the way of that little hammer strike. Oh, he raged up. Oh, the bear just raged up. He's got to finish him. Oh, stepped in the ring and just gets tossed. Tossed up. Oh, no. Oh, but you're in the worst spot. You're in the worst spot. Oh, no. Bear splash. Oh my gosh. Cover. That's resiliency on Oba Femi. Oh gosh. The big bear splash. Oh, the Oba still picking up the bear. Dropped them down. Sidewalk slam style. And now Oba's the one to rage up. Calls him to get up. Fall from grace. For a second time into the cover. And that is resiliency on the bear. And just like that, we got an even playing field, folks. Takes him down, that clubbing blow, sending him head first into the canvas. The ruler's not done just yet. Oh, but he's binding him again. Oh, he's binding him again. He busted him open. Every time somebody's been busted open because of that bear, it's most likely been because he bit him. Oh my, look at the cut. You know that he bit him. Oh my gosh, he cut him like mad. Up. And tossed aside by the bear into the cover. Pushes the head down as well. And Oba kicks out. Kicked out at 2. Stepping to Oba Femi. Oh my gosh! Clubbing blow, almost like a freaking H-bomb. And now raking at the bloodied eyes of the ruler. But he's still fighting back. Still with those elbows into the gut. Oh, countered the double axe. Up on the shoulders. And dropped onto the ropes again. Bear's about halfway to a signature, but so is Oba. Underneath. Big boot. And Oba's almost stunned, but he does a wise thing. Wise decision from the ruler. Rolls to the apron. With the bear. Oh my gosh, he just tossed him in! He tossed him in the ring, stunned him! Yo, Oba's not a small man. He did that with ease. That's a one-handed choke slam as well. He did that with ease. Kick to the gut. Power bomb position. Drops Oba with a power bomb of his own. And it might be curtains for the ruler. The bear plunge. Cover on Oba. And that right there. Not curtains. That right there is not curtains for Oba Femi. Oh my gosh! He dang right he survived. Oh my gosh! Oh, but he's calling him back up because he still has the signature, and he's grabbed him by the face with that claw. Dropped, and he's stunned. Oba can't do a thing about this. The bear's climbed up top. He can't do a thing about this. Bear splash. If it wasn't curtains before, it's curtains now. The bear picks up the victory. But give it to him, Oba. I think he actually might have done the best that anyone has ever done against this bear. This might be the best performance that anyone's done against the bear. Besides Liu Kang at Kingdom Come. That thing is a menace. That one bear splash burned resiliency on Oba. It took 2 fall from graces to burn resiliency on the bear, but he sure got both of them. No one had sub abilities left at the end. Nobody had anything left. Oba might have just taken the bear to its limits. Which is not something you can easily say about a bear. At the end of the day, the bear stands tall. It looked like it was over right here. Bear plunge. That looked like it was curtains for Oba Femi, but he just was able to roll that shoulder up. Just a little bit quicker. But got caught with that iron claw. And then the bear splash right afterwards sealed the fate of the ruler. What a match to open up the go-home show. The bear, 80% of you on the bear, 20% of you on Oba Femi. Could have gone either way. He did what he needed to do. But it's a victory for this thing. It's a victory for the gosh dang bear. Bear in a handicap match? That might need to happen. I'm not gonna lie, that might need to happen something. Opening, you might be on something. That's a bear. So, you know. We might need to see how many people it can last. Anyways. Let's move. Okay, there we go. Let's move on. As we move on to some fatal 5-way action. Also, out of character real quick, this might actually be like one of my favorite themes of just enemies. Freezer Burn's probably still my favorite, but this is up there. Back in the character again. Fatal 5-way action. We'll see what these 5 competitors can do. It is Lilliana, who picked up a win. Funny enough, because we saw the bear. It was a fatal 4-way match between Lilliana, between Hu Tao, between the bear, and Jay Warland. And Lilliana was the one to win in that fatal 4-way matchup. Back in another multi-woman matchup, Lilliana has another chance to show what she can do. But joined with the likes of Crowe, the likes of Blonde Blazer, the likes of Stephanie Vaquer, and Sayori. Here, we'll do this. It's time for some fatal 5-way action. So, y'all ready for this thing? I sure am. Because we are running out of time for this one. It's time to get into this matchup. Fatal 5-way action. Lilliana, Crowe, Blonde Blazer, Sayori, Stephanie Vaquer as we turn up the voltage. And we're running out of time. Coming out first in this fatal 5-way action. It is the violinist Shadow Dragon. Somebody who's challenged recently for the Iron Heart Championship. At Kingdom Come against Chaos. Fell short there. Might be trying to work their way right back up to it again. It's Lilliana. Let's see if she's able to thrive in this one. We'll see. Lily seems to thrive in multi-man matches. Lilliana does seem to thrive. The deck is stacked against her. And you got multiple different outlets. She seems to do what she can do. She won a 6-person elimination matchup to even get her shot at Chaos for that Ironheart Championship. Could multi-man matches be Lilliana's specialty? I don't know. Let's have to find out tonight. Lilliana is looking, as I said before, looking to get herself right back to the Ironheart Championship. Or who knows? She might even want to go further. Might be looking at Chun-Li, at Estelle, at whoever might be the Women's World Champion. Might say, hey, I'm gunning for that too. Keep an eye out. But of course, you gotta be wary about Chaos. You gotta be wary about the Ironheart Championship. You know Lilliana's gonna want another shot at that as well. It's coming out second. Representing the Literature Club, it is Sayori. We've seen what Sayori's even capable of as well. We'll see Natsuki later on tonight against Sakura Ogami as DDLC and Art of Violence try to settle their own differences. But kind of stretched away from all this, Sayori hasn't really had a lot of opportunities. We've seen Monica have a chance to go after the Women's World Championship. Wasn't successful in that Gauntlet Eliminator. Yuri Natsuki's been showing out. Not a lot of time for Sayori. And that's what this match is all about. Get her a little shine. See what she's able to do. Maybe stand out a bit. See if she can do that in this matchup. To bring some more back to the Literature Club. But out next is somebody who we have not seen in quite a while. They've been lurking. But I think the last time we spotted them was, I think, right before, was it Full Throttle? I think it was right before Full Throttle. But the last time we saw Crowe. They've had time to recuperate, time to strategize, and honestly just have some time to scout the competition. And they're back for more in this one. Might get themselves in a really good position if they can pick up the win in this Fatal 5-Way. Especially if you're up against competitors like Stephanie Vaquer, former NXT Women's Champion, former NXT Women's North American Champion, former Women's World Champion, and a decorated athlete across the world, against somebody like Lilliana, against somebody like Sayori, Blonde Blazer. Crowe could really make their mark. See if they can do that. This one here is they creepily make their way around the ring. I still don't know why they wear that little that mask on their face. Also, I'm pretty sure their body is green. I don't know why that's the case either. But that's not my concern. My concern is calling the action and seeing what Crowe's capable of in the ring. As we move on to the next competitor in this Fatal 5-Way. I mean, this one just needs no introduction, but I'll give one anyways. It is La Primera. It is Stephanie Vaquer. Someone who's competed for the Women's World Championship in the past. Tried to become the inaugural Women's World Champion here in the GWE. Fell short at the very end against Julia. Tried to get the championship in Full Throttle's Elimination Chamber. But was specifically targeted by Moon Mage in that chamber. And was not successful. Can Vaquer use a win like this to perpetuate herself right back into the main event status and the main event title picture? See if she can do that in this matchup and outlast somebody who made quite an impact, quite a debut a couple weeks ago. It is Blonde Blazer. Blonde Blazer, who double foot stomped her way to a victory over Dusk kind of crushed the ribs too. Looking at that one again, I saw the double foot stomp. That crushed those ribs. Surprised nobody got no crushed ribs from it. Crazy. Blonde Blazer from Dispatch. We've seen a little bit of Dispatch representation beforehand. We saw Punch Up showed up one time. Oh gosh, what was her name? Vera, something like that. I have not played Dispatch, so I don't know. What the frick her name was again. Why? Okay. But here we go. It's time to get this thing going. Fatal 5-way action. As Vaquer taking down Crowe, Sayori. I think just pushed Crowe and then just gets caught by Lilliana and dropped on to the ropes. It's going to be a lot of chaos in this matchup, and chaos isn't even coming tonight. Super kicks from Vaquer. And now we're getting a little double team with Sayori, but Lilliana saying, nah, that's not happening here. As, I don't know what Blazer was thinking there. It's kind of hurricane around both Sayori and Crowe, and it did not work. A couple of elbows from Sayori, and another bionic elbow to the top of the dome piece of Crowe, as Lilliana drops Blonde Blazer as well. And Sayori's got a sledgehammer. When did you get that? Sayori, where'd you get the sledgehammer? Holy moly. You gotta imagine everyone, rightfully so, keeping their distance from Lilliana. Yeah, she gotta reach. She gotta reach with that violinist claw. It's a dangerous move. You don't want to be on the receiving end of it. But if there's anybody who might be able to deal with Lilliana, it might very well be somebody like Blonde Blazer, as Vaquer tried to take Sayori down. Got a little right hand for her. Troubles as Sayori dropped her onto the knee. And was not paying attention in the slightest as well. And then got met with a clothesline by Lilia. What are you doing, Lilia? Oh, I thought she was going to snap the neck. I thought she was going to snap the neck of Sayori. That would have been, bad. Crowe with that sledgehammer to Sayori. But right into the cover is Blonde Blazer, broken up by Lilliana. Sayori actually does have a signature built up. Lilliana also close to one as a DDT lands onto Blonde Blazer, broken up by, I think, both Vaquer and Lilliana. Oh, reverse DDT. Lilliana very close to that signature as Blazer kipped up. And now Crowe with that white noise. I think a signature was hit by Sayori on the outside. Might have been that Cinnabon kick, that Pele kick on the outside. Crowe sends Sayori off the ropes, but gonna be caught by Lilliana right in to Sister Lily. Planted right down. I think might have hit head first on the sledgehammer too. I'm sorry, did Blazer just like slap Lilliana's face? Oh, wait a minute, Black Widow cinched in. There's two submissions going on at the exact same time. And both Vaquer and Blazer got out of them. Violinist claw from Lilliana. And that for the club, Black Widow from Sayori. Into the cover, Clarabelle into position quickly. Vaquer kicks out, and Blazer's pin, Lilliana's pin on Blazer, broken up by Crowe. Off the ropes. Crowe now looking for that grave stomp. Connected straight away there. Sayori, I think tried to go for maybe like an elbow drop, but stunned herself from it as Blonde Blazer. Oh, dang! Okay, Blonde Blazer, I see you. Holy crap! Oh my gosh! Oh! I thought you about to snap the neck. That was the right to the eyes. Okay, Lilliana, you scare me with those type of moves. Don't be doing those. Or maybe I don't know. Maybe you do sometimes. Blazer, we're maybe looking for a little Dominator. Caught by Lilliana. Double team on Crowe from Sayori and from Vaquer. Second to the corner. Sayori went for that forearm out of the way. Is Stephanie kick to the gut avoided? Sayori, as Lilliana gets busted open from Blazer and a Samoan drop lands. All about a bit of carnage going on across this entire match as a sledgehammer hit to Sayori's gut. As Lilliana's got a kendo stick, and Sayori rolled out of the ring and then just got met with a kendo stick. And then a sister Lily as well. I don't know what Blazer got stunned with. I think Crowe might have hit a finisher or something. And just didn't go down with it. That steel chair connecting on the dome of Blonde Blazer, broken up by Sayori. Up on the shoulders, Lilliana out of the way, and there's that violinist claw, cinched in again. Oh, but it's not the submission version. Not the submission version of the violinist claw. Quickly into the cover, Blazer gets back up and breaks it up. Before Sayori had to burn resiliency, it was broken up by Blonde Blazer. An axe kick from Crowe, and then just gets met with the steel chair as Blazer. Ooh. Couple strikes there from Blonde Blazer off the ropes, and a knee strike avoided by Lilliana. I'm making up words as I go, apparently. Kick right to the gut, the side of the leg. The double axe handle and sent Sayori down as well. Little clubbing blow to the back, quickly into the cover on Sayori, and that actually burns resiliency. Resiliency burned on Sayori, and oh! Crowe just gets planted on the chair. Up and down suplex from Lilliana. I don't know if Lilliana got the taste of that chair or if it was Blonde Blazer, but again, it's like she's spamming these violinist claws quickly into the cover, and Vaquer pushed Clarabelle a little bit out of the way to break it up in time. If Lilliana's a delay and then again someone down, it's the pin version. No delay, it's a submission. Good to know. Thank you, Estelle. I don't know how you picked that up. Hey, good to know. Up on the shoulders, power bomb from Lilliana. Finish a reverse from Sayori by Vaquer. And now Sayori, now she looking for a little bit of a, never mind, not a powerbomb. Instead, just actually just drops Lilliana into the corner. And Crowe grabbing Sayori by the throat and then sending her down. I think did the same thing to Blazer. Clothesline sends Lilliana out of the ring. If this was a Rumble, she would have been eliminated. Off the ropes, and there's, went for that knee. Went for that Tally of Sorrow knee, but gets caught with an SVB, courtesy of La Primera. Into the cover. No one around. Didn't burn resiliency. Crowe didn't burn resiliency. Oh, kicks from Sayori. Sweep the leg of Vaquer. Lilliana sliding back into the ring to meet up with Sayori. Running power slam delivered, and quickly into the cover as well. Sayori kicks out. A Blazer would have been there to break it up anyways. Oh, Lilliana's raged up, and once again, it's like the fourth time in this matchup. Violinist claw cinched in. I don't think Blazer was going to burn resiliency. We've seen that move not burn resiliency before, and I don't think Vaquer, if Vaquer didn't break that thing up, I think that would have just been the match. Oh gosh, Sayori. Sayori tried to just sit down on Vaquer, and that did not happen. Off the ropes, there's that grave stomp from Crowe. And into the cover. Vaquer doesn't have resiliency, but it's broken up by Blazer. Broken up by Blonde Blazer. Couple chops, couple punches off the ropes, but Sayori got in the way. And then a steel chair right to Blazer. Picks up Crowe, power bomb position, out of the way of it as Vaquer grabbed a baseball bat. He's got everything apparently. Kick to the gut from Sayori. Out of the way, went for that drop kick, avoided by Crowe. Avoid the shoulder tackle as well. Sayori and Crowe kind of putting on a little mini match in there with everybody else on the outside. Scoop slam down. Oh, wait, Blazer. Sayori rolled through that, rolling into that double foot stomp. That rain cloud rally quickly into the cover on Blazer, and that's resiliency burned onto Blonde Blazer. But a finisher reversed from Sayori by Crowe and gets caught with the tally of sorrow. That knee right to the face. Lilliana not paying attention. Sayori kicked out. Lilliana was too busy, focused on Blonde Blazer, and Crowe almost snuck it, but Sayori managed to kick out of it. The freshest woman so far is Lilliana. By no means will be the winner because of that. Currently on the outside, Vaquer with Crowe in the corner, looking to run in. All caught the leg, and there's that famous dragon screw from Stephanie, but met by Blonde Blazer. Oh goodness, Lilliana. Oh, Sayori's head. Oh my gosh. The Dragon Claw slam on the outside. Lilliana, what are you doing? What are you doing with your arms? As Crowe climbing up top. And a double foot stomp to Vaquer. Into the cover. Blazer and Lilliana both getting in the rain. And Vaquer burns resiliency. Vaquer burns resiliency. The only ones left with resiliency are Crowe and Lilliana, but keep in mind, everybody has a finisher. As Crowe going up top could be looking to use one right now. Up on the top, oh my gosh, the curb stomp from up there. And right there, took Lilliana out to go into the cover on Blazer, and Crowe steals the win. The final impression stomp. Crowe then saw the chance after that stomp, took Lilliana down, and then directly into the pin, and Vaquer just a tad bit too slow. Took out the only one left standing, and it was game. Because of that, Crowe picking up the win in that matchup tonight. What a fun little matchup as well there. Fun little fatal five-way action. Sayori nearly died right there. I'm gonna tell you what. 60% of you on both Lilliana and Sayori, 40 on Blonde Blazer, and 0% on nobody else. You see right there, sent Lilliana to the outside after that stomp, and Blazer was down for the count. Crowe picks up the win. Lilliana did hit the mandible claw 4 times. That's crazy, actually. Crowe picks up the victory in this fatal 5-way matchup. My match next, good luck to you opening. See you and Randy teaming up against the Bug Hunters in mere moments. But like I said, congratulations to Crowe. And we move on. Time for, as I said, what was just talked about, tag team action. It is RKOpening going 2-on-2 with the Bug Hunters. 2 teams who are looking to get a little bit of momentum on their side in the tag team division tonight. Hold on, I'm getting called. Hold on a minute. Yo. Chaos? Chaos going down the... What do you mean Chaos is going down the ring? There's a tag team match about to happen. Okay, can we at least get some cameras over there? I don't know what the heck's happening, but can we get some cameras? And see what the heck's going on here? I'm not sure why Chaos is going down there, but let's get the cameras over. Well, let's get those cameras over, see what the heck's happening. All right, keep me post. Never mind, I think I can see it. I think you got it now. That's a Junko. Oh my gosh. Okay. Keep me posted on everything else that's going on. I'll see you in a bit. Of course. Of course. Like it wasn't obvious enough that Junko was just continuing to do this. I think, did Junko miss Chaos as well? And Hotao and Mukuro are out here too. What in the world is going on here, y'all? All four of them out here. I know they just competed in a tag match. We've seen Junko been going after Chaos for a while. Mukuro beat Chaos. Oh no! I think Hotao tried to take out Junko, but she moved out of the way and caught Chaos. Oh no, dude. Mukuro's going underneath the ring. Might be looking to help out Junko with that steel chair. Unintentional friendly fire indeed. Out the way of the... Oh no! Tried to hit Hotao again, and it caught Junko. And then a last will to Mukuro. What is happening? Hotao's going up top, but Chaos. Maybe didn't see it as friendly fire, unintentional friendly fire. And now going after Hotao. And there's the Stardust into the eyes. And now they're all just going. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, I mean, I can see the reasoning. I can see the reasoning. Chaos has been targeted by Junko for a while. Mukuro pinned Chaos. And everybody's just going around all over the place. I think Junko might have busted himself open from that dive. Mukuro pinned Chaos. Hotao pinned Mukuro. And now this is going on. Four-way of fatals. You know what? You know what, opening? You very well might be on something. And I think the GM agrees. Ace, you're good. Let him get this out of their system, because opening made a good point in chat, and a good idea on how to solve all of this, and the GM's just approved of the idea. So we're gonna do it. At Catalyst, I thought it was just gonna be Chaos and Junko, but everything else has caused so many problems to go down, so screw it. Chaos will be defending the Ironheart Championship against all three of them. Junko, Mukuro, and Hotao, all four of these women will go at it for the Ironheart Championship on Sunday. One fall wins it all. And they're just brawling. Which, weirdly, after that shot, weirdly and not weirdly, Mukuro and Junko have not gone at each other this entire time. Which is both weird, considering Mukuro accidentally hit Junko with the chair, but also not weird, considering they are a team. But now, I guess that's the real question now. We all talked about how, did Junko really deserve the chance? Did Mukuro really deserve it? Mukuro might have been the one to deserve it more in that case. But now all three of them are in it. As we said, Chaos might have Junko's number. Mukuro might have Chaos's number. And Hutao might have Mukuros. Guess that's all going to be decided at Catalyst. Fatal 4-way action. As we're all just brawling out here. Weapons galore. We are going to need to probably deal with this. Well, let's get the... You know what? Actually, yeah, you guys are on. You know what? Ace, yeah, probably... I should have probably listened to you earlier. You know what? Get the team out there. Let's get these four... Let's get these four out of here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, get these four out of here. We gotta just separate these two. We gotta separate all four of them. Because we gotta keep this fatal 4-way intact. Just be careful. It's the exact same match type that ended the reign. I'm gonna get confirmation from Chaos if they want this. But it's probably gonna happen regardless. They put themselves in this situation. It's gonna happen. Suppose we'll find out if Junko can get the title, or her lack of fighting Chaos in a match directly gets the better of her. That is the case. We've not seen Junko fight Chaos directly in a one-on-one, and again, it's going to be another situation where Junko is not fighting Chaos in a one-on-one. But this time, with the title on the line, is that going to matter? On my way with... That's a lot of summons. I don't know what Hito's got to do with anything, but oh my gosh. Doing that, thank you, I appreciate it. Let's get the team out there. Let's get these four separated. Quickly. As they're just tearing into each other. Last will to Mukuro. And Hutao's just breaking the kendo stick over everybody. Hey, this is, to be honest, this is also something to keep an eye on because Hutao's been dominating this little exchange between everybody. Is Hutao the one to watch when it comes to this match? We've seen how they can be at Chaos with the Stardust into the eyes of Junko. Got another receipt for the Stardust in the eyes from Junko earlier. Yeah, get them out of here. Let's get him out of there. And let's get the tag match ready to go. Let's get the weapons back underneath the ring. Let's get everything set up for the tag match. Safe to say, we got a very interesting predicament for Catalyst. Fatal 4-way action. It's all them going at it. It's Junko, it's Mukuro, it's Hutao, and it's Chaos. I'm trying to clear things out. Yeah, that indeed happened. But we're gonna have to figure out the answers to all that at Catalyst. But now, let's get to what we're actually here for after all that nonsense. Time for some tag team action. It is RKOpening. 2-on-2 with the Bug Hunters. Let's get this thing going now. And let's turn up the voltage. And here we go. Here comes the Viper. Randy Orton. Tag team action, teaming up with Opening tonight. As they're looking to get themselves in a good position to maybe say, hey, we got some things going, let's get ourselves those tag team championships. Step up to maybe the Tyrant Syndicate or the Statement. We'll see who walks away with those tag titles at Catalyst. It's Statement versus the Tyrant Syndicate. From what I know, it seems like it's going to be Akihiko and Tartaros, the team that won the #1 contendership to get themselves in to the tag team title matchup. But I don't know who it's going to be for Tyrant Syndicate. I'm going to assume Bowser and M. Bison. But that, who knows what it could be. Get ourselves in for some tag team action. Here comes the Viper, a man who knows a lot about tag team action and single success. Orton, I mean, he's done it all. It's the Viper. What else can I say? That man has done it all. And here comes his tag team partner, Opening. Seemingly focused on the GWE while breaking from the big leagues. Indeed, that is the case. Hello, how are things going? Welcome in, Waylon. You just missed a chaotic, no pun intended, situation that went down. A little fatal four-way brawl went down between, of course, Chaos, as the pun means, Hutao, Junko, and Mukro. That matchup for the Ironheart Championship is now set. It's a fatal four-way match for that championship at Catalyst. We'll see what the heck can happen from that, but right now it's time for some tag team action as Orton and RKOpening teaming up tonight against the Bug Hunters, against Shin and Gonta. Remember Randy was like the most feared heel in the business in 09? Yeah, he was pretty dangerous, so to speak. But here comes, maybe not so dangerous team, but a very fun team. It's Shin, it's Gonta, it's the Bug Hunters. Heard a lot about them and how they've been extremely successful elsewhere, but has not been at that same stance here in the GWE. They want to get themselves going. They had the opportunity to become tag team champions back at Chain Reaction in a triple threat matchup with the Bro G's and with Perfect Design. They fell short in that insane match. But now they want to refocus up, get themselves back into shape and back into action. It's Orton starting off against Gonta. Here we go. I don't really like the sound of things being chaotic. Hope everything ended up okay. Yeah, we got everything cleared up and situated. They were fast and quick with it. We have a great security team, and they're able to get things done pretty fast around here, which we love that for. And, dang, Randy! Man just busted Gonta open after 2 knees. Jeesh. You sure? Yo, Moon, are we sure this isn't 2009? Like, dang, tag made into Shin. I think Gonta is like, okay, Gonta need to get himself out of this match real quick from that. As Shin tagged in the smaller, more agile member of the team. They're having to deal with the Apex Predator, the Viper. He just brought 09 over. He did. Sometimes 09 Randy does come out, fair enough. Tag made, in comes Opening. Now gonna take it to Shin and goes after the arm. Something we know Shin likes to do, going after the arm with that signature arm bar that he has. But Opening, maybe looking a little high, flying offense, springboard shoulder tackle, taking Shin down. Not a good start so far from the Bug Hunters. They got to turn this thing around quick after Gonta got busted open within the matter of 2 moves. Opening, stopping the tag as well. With that splash to the back, quickly into the cover, brings Gonta in. Does bait Gonta in as Shin kicked out at 2. Sent back into the corner, tag made to Randy. Yo, up on the top ropes. Opening gonna gonna set Randy up on his shoulders. And a little assisted senton from RKOpening. Yo, these two going crazy to start off this matchup. Shin gonna need to figure out a way to get himself back in that, and he might be able to do just that after reversing that tag attempt and a super kick right to the side of Orton's head. Sent back into the corner. Orton looking to back it up. Setting up, went for that clothesline. Shin got the drop kick up though and ran into Orton. Trying to use that quickly to his advantage and rages up. Kick to the gut from Shin, and there's a sunset flip power bomb. Opening's having a heck of a career, all-time legend as tag team partner, and has already had that run with the Intercontinental Championship. And the tag made now into Gonta. Fresh off of taking a bit of time after getting busted open, has to go back to Randy Orton again. And yo, Randy, I don't know how you lifted Gonta like that. He's a buff dude. I don't know how you lifted him up with such ease. But I guess that's what Orton can do. Uppercut right to Gonta. Kicked him down. And Orton rolled to the outside. Gonta gonna meet him out there. These two playing a little game of keep away real quick as Orton sent him in to that gated barricade. Steps back into the ring. Gonta caught by Orton. Little submission. Reverse Boston Crab. To be fair, Randy's a buff dude as well. He is. That is true. He is a pretty buff dude as well. Oh, and now Orton showing more of that strength. Suplex, down goes Gonta, and the tag made back in to Opening, who's still completely fresh. Oh, avoided the knee though, did Gonta. But gets sent right back into RKOpening territory and tagged in Orton again. Sets up off the ropes into the corner. Line it up. And kicking Gonta right in the gut. Oh, and Randy just raged up. Randy just raged up. He's got an RKO waiting. Gonta might be on the receiving end. Opening with a shot to the back of Gonta. But he shrugged it off. Off the ropes. Picked. No, not picked up. Orton out of the way of it. Underneath, though, from Gonta. And now he said, I'm going to rage up, too. 3 people raging up in this match. Gonta back suplex onto the apron. Down goes Orton. We know he's got a history of back problems throughout his career. Opening, I think, tried to stop Gonta from getting back in the ring. And Gonta gonna pick up Opening. Powerbomb position onto the apron. And gonna swing him into the apron, too. Steps back into the ring, and Orton saw that whole thing go down, gets met with a clothesline from Gonta. Everyone's angry in this match? I guess so. Sends him into the corner, and both the Bug Hunters have a finisher, but not going for the tag finish. But tried to soften him up, turn him around. Gonta trying to disorient. Tried to disorientate Orton just to make the tag to Shin. And they're setting up for it for a critical capture. Connected with it. Opening didn't even step into the ring, and Orton didn't burn resiliency. He trusted Orton to kick out of that, but Shin sent him back in the corner, and he said, you know what? If you're not going to come in this time, you will this time around. Second verse, same as the first, critical capture. And this time, Opening is brought into the matchup, but he went after Shin. He went after Shin, and Orton burned resiliency. And Gonta sends Opening in the corner and makes the tag to Shin. And just like that, the Bug Hunters have turned this whole thing around. Oh my gosh! And everything turned right back around for the Bug Hunters. Just like that, the smarts, the strategy of Shin. And a little bit of a miscommunication from opening. But an RKO! Directly to Shin. Into the cover. Orton fed up from that one. Gonta didn't even come in this time. And Shin kicked out without burning resiliency. He trusted Shin this time around. But send to the corner. Orton gonna need to make that tag, and does. Tag made to opening. Still the freshest man in that matchup. He's got a signature as well. But Shin kicks him down. Oh, like double underhook face buster, but opening. Channeling that adrenaline into his soul. But Shin saying, I don't care about your adrenaline. I'm going to keep doing what I need to do to take you and Randy down. And he might have set him up. No, not going for it. Might have been going. I thought he was going for the sacrifice. Opening. Caught the signature attempt. Sends him down. And now tag to Randy. Tag to Gonta. Running in, but Orton got there quicker. Little Luthez press from the Viper, the more experienced competitor. A veteran in this business, taking it to Gonta. Drop kick lands from Randy and goes to make the tag back into opening. As Gonta on the apron. And look at opening now. Little 10 beats of the Baldwin to Gonta. Getting away on beating away on the chest. Sends Gonta face first to the ground. Oh, backed up. There's that knee. There's that knee from opening. Right to Gonta. Steps back into the ring. And line them up. Opening is still fired up. He still has that adrenaline. And tosses Shin into the ring. Off the ropes. Up and down with a slam. Gonta back in the ring. But opening still focused on Gonta. And he might pay for it. Gonta picks him up. Drops him down. Running power slam. Opening. It didn't even get rid of the adrenaline rush bar, though. I thought it was going to. No, he didn't even get rid of the adrenaline rush bar. Opening goes in the cover, maybe trying to bait out Shin. Didn't even need to, though, because Gonta kicked out before 2. Knee drop right to that exposed wound on the head of Gonta from opening. Puts him on the apron. Sets him up. Could be signaling for the right here. A little open and shut. And Gonta doesn't have resiliency, and Shin's got to come in to break that one up. But opening picks up Shin and just tosses him away. The air didn't quite stop him, but now that might have just been what they needed. Threw Shin into Gonta. The counter. Gonta broke the adrenaline rush bar. I don't know why on earth the referee's still counting Shin. He is very much stunned. Into the cover. Opening rolled up Gonta. Oh no. Reverse back by Gonta, but opening kicked out. And Shin steps out of the ring. Gonta. Oh, wait a minute. Gonta's got that look in his eyes. He's got that look in his eyes. He's going for it. The W-O-R-M. Gonna worm with it. With the worm to opening. Into the cover, and Randy comes in to break that one up. Both Gonta and opening now isolated in the match. Sends him in the corner, but maybe not for long because Shin's tagged in. Double team from the Bug Hunters. Plants opening down. but doing the smart thing. Opening rolled out of the ring. Pop back up, but met with a couple forearms and a kick from Shin. Climbing it up. Looking to fly in. Shin with that high fly in. Game, goodness, cannonball sent on down. Opening tried to play a little possum, but Shin scouted it and sent him down with a monkey flip. Grabbed by the back of the head, sending Opening back into the ring. Shin close to a finisher. Opening, though, does have a finisher. Couple elbows again. Opening maybe tried to go for it and gets it. No, avoid the drop kick. Shin maybe like a couple moves away from a finisher. Up on the shoulders, rolls through, and now he has one. He's got a finisher, he's got a signature, but he tags out to Gonta. Tags out to the big man. Sends him back into the corner and just tags right back out to Shin. Setting him up off the ropes. And Gonta gonna slam him down and now gonna use Shin as a weapon. Goes in the cover on Opening. Randy's not able to come into the ring. Kicked out at 2. Didn't burn resiliency either. And Shin now could be looking for it. Shin grabs the arm. Sacrifice right to it. And into the cover again, maybe trying to burn resiliency on Opening now. He still doesn't. He still doesn't burn resiliency on him. And a clothesline from Opening. Not his arms. Yo, what's up, Avy? How you doing, man? Send him into the corner. Opening makes the tag to Randy. Sets him up. Little closing remarks. That powerbomb into the RKO. And Gonta, now he goes after Opening. And Opening stopped him. Shin didn't have resiliency, but he kicked out anyways. He kicked out anyways. And now Randy. He's got Gonta. Vintage Viper Spike DDT. But not the legal man. That legal man right now is Shin. And he's got 2 finishers. The Bug Boy's still fighting. Dropkick avoided. Sends him into the corner. And Randy, I thought he was going to go for the tag finish, but stands Gonta up instead. And now reversal of the tag finish. Reversal of the tag finish by Shin. Just that little bit of time. He looked right up at Shin and said, try me. And he tried him. Oh, he did. Shin rolls to the outside after getting stunned. Openings back into the match. Steps in. Gonta ain't able to come into the ring. He's just staring at him. Opening just staring at Gonta. And now gonna go back after him again. Yo, what is with these guys and friggin' farming that, what does the kid say, aura? I don't know what it is, but the roll up by Shin. Tried to catch Opening out of aware. No. Kick out by Opening. Still got 2 finishers. Smart rollout. It was a smart rollout by Shin. And now gonna catch Opening in the armbar. Got the ropes. He got too close to the ropes. Opening got the knee. Too close to the ropes. He got him with the knee. Right to the face of Shin. And that burns resiliency. And Gonta can't come in to help. Might be looking to end this now. Into the corner. Tag to Randy. And setting up for it. Closing remarks. Bang. Powerbomb. RKO. Cover on Shin. And it's a win for RKOpening. What a matchup between these two teams. Smart moves all around. But at the end of the day, it takes one. And ends it there. Takes an RKO from a Viper to put Shin away. These two teams were good. Match was hype, especially with That Says the Wind. That sounds like opening. These two teams, they were on one. The stare downs, again says the wind. They were on something. A battle of two smart teams. In the end, RKOpening combined experience won out tonight. Dropped them. Using Shin as a weapon to drop opening as well. Man, I tell you, if the opening and Randy have definitely put themselves in contention for those tag titles. But don't sleep on the Bug Hunters either, man. Like, they can find their way real quick to a tag team title shot. But at the end, it wasn't their night tonight. It was the night for RKOpening. What a win for Randy and for Open. Agreed? Agreed. Very much so. 62% on RKOpening, 38% on the Bug Hunters. Move on, shall we? What a matchup there. As we now move on, some one-on-one action. I always be watching my back if I'm opening. You know, something we can always say. There's a saying in the business, you never trust a Viper. You read my mind, AB. You never trust a Viper. But opening, he sure does. At least for now. Time for the one-on-one action. It's the number one contender to the Women's World Championship in Estelle Bright one-on-one with one half of Fire and Desire, the Diva, Ashi Akubara. Speaking of here, hello Pi, welcome in. Though it says from the wind saying darts or Diva, says the wind that sounds like Pi. Welcome on in. We got Estelle Bright, and we got Ashi Akubara. I trust Randy, we keep putting on bangers. Hey, fair enough. I mean, you keep putting on bangers. But you gotta be careful. Persona darts. Fair enough. I'm expecting the champion of the Sour Orange for this one, but who knows? Maybe it's a third-party option. You don't know. But we got some one-on-one action. Ashi looking to make a little bit of a statement here against the woman who could very well be the Women's World Champion come the end of Catalyst. Let's get into this thing as we turn up the voltage. A battle of two experienced fighters. Indeed, and here comes one of them. It is Estelle Bright. Estelle winning a number one contendership Gauntlet Eliminator to get the chance to face off against Chun-Li at Catalyst for the Women's World Championship. Estelle, of course, the inaugural Iron Heart champion. Could you imagine if Estelle could pick up the win at Catalyst, become the Women's World Champion, and just be a tag team championship away from having won every single championship there is to win at the current moment in the GWE. Estelle could be the first to do just that. But Estelle shouldn't be worried about Catalyst just yet. Right now, you gotta be worried about Ashi, Akubara, and here they are. It is Estelle. Oh, it's Estelle versus Ashi and Flair. What on earth is this? I thought it might have just been a team up of convenience. Now they got matching gear. Talking with Estelle earlier, she's not taking Ashi lightly. She told me yesterday she sees a future top star in the Hollywood actress turned wrestler. But now we got some. Ashi and Flair been teaming up as of late. It was the Sour Orange teams are actually getting along. They are getting along. The gear on point. As much as we can say a little bit about how Flair's been, can't lie, gear's on point. Are they friends? Maybe. Which is not something I would think to say when it comes to somebody like Flair. No, you didn't. Here we go. It's Estelle. It's Ashi. And right at the gate. Oh my gosh, right at the gate. Ashi with that clothesline off the ropes. Arrow saying, "Oh, you gross. Why is the orange one here?" Well, Arrow. Flair is the tag team partner of Ashi. So I guess it makes sense that that Flair would be out here to support her apparent tag team partner. Moonsault from Ashi. And going back around for a second one, but Estelle wise to it, saying you can hit me with it once, you can't hit me with it twice. And now they lock up. Some real graps on display for the first time tonight as well. Thought we would. I don't think we would have seen that with Oba Femi and a bear. This actually makes sense to be the first time. Oh, Ashi, a little arm drag. Maybe he is actually able to chain wrestle a little bit here. As send Estelle into the corner. Would have been better without her, but whatever. Listen. Call it what you will. Those two seem to be getting along. Oh, Ashi blowing kisses to the crowd. And Estelle was like, no. Don't be trying to just showboat here. You still got to worry about me. Pop right up, but Ashi sending Estelle right out of the ring. Could you imagine if Ashi could pick up the victory over Estelle tonight? What on earth are you doing up there, Ashi? Up top, we're going to fly in at Estelle. Big drop kick to the outside. Like I said, could you imagine if Ashi could beat Estelle right before Catalyst? It really gives Ashi the chance to insert herself right into championship contendership, especially if Estelle is able to beat Chun-Li. The super kick from Estelle, but avoided the headbutt. Did the Hollywood actress turned wrestler into the roll-up from Estelle. Rolled back by Ashi. Cover, no, only a one. A duo of ones on that little roll through. Ashi tried a little cartwheel. Flair, what are you doing? Flair slid a steel chair in the ring. I mean, I can't say I'm surprised, but like, dang. Kicked to the side of the head from Ashi, and now Estelle firing up. But gets caught. A couple elbows from Ashi. And it's been all Ashi to start in this matchup. In the corner. Up on the top. Goes Estelle. Kicked at the leg. And there's that code breaker. And a senton right afterwards from... Okay. Dang, Ashi. What in the world? Going on one here. Sets up for the code of conduct. Cinched in on Estelle. Middle of the ring. Estelle, oh no, not having to burn resiliency. just fought out of the code of conduct. Sets up, flying in, crossbody. And quickly into the cover, saying you didn't burn resiliency off that, burn resiliency here, and still doesn't. Estelle still does not burn resiliency, and Ashi's starting to panic. Moonsault! And goes back into the cover again, saying, come on, burn resiliency this time, and she's still not. Estelle's still not burning resiliency, pops right up, but gets met with some kicks from Ashi. Kick to the gut, reverse the finish. Reversal of the finish by Estelle. Sent off the ropes, up and down Samoan drop. Into the cover on Ashi. She got it too. Shots to the head. Estelle's getting hit with big moves, but has a ton of resilience in her. Oh, wait a minute. Yep, I should have known. If Flair gets themselves involved, it's bad noodle. Dang! Kicked Estelle and then just sat down with it. Yo, Ashi's kind of crazy, I ain't gonna lie. Ashi kind of styling with these moves, I ain't gonna lie here. What the heck? Sent back into the corner, countered by Estelle, but turned into that bracer's hold. Cinched in, but Ashi's quick to fight out. Quick to fight out of it. Punch right to the head. Estelle, though, has two finishers, but Ashi stunned Estelle with that kick into the corner. Sets up for that code breaker. Into the corner again. Estelle's got no resiliency. Estelle's got no resiliency this time around. She's still kicked out? Holy crap! Holy crap, Estelle. Wait a minute. Kick to the gut. Couple shots from Ashi. Rolling through. Oh, Hurricane Rana-esque maneuver. Back up. Ashi's got that finisher. But Estelle, quick with the reversal. Up to the top ropes. Estelle gonna send Ashi for a ride. Superplex, but Ashi gets a couple shots in and sends Estelle down. Ashi was gonna fly. I thought Estelle was gonna roll out of the ring. Instead, called her up beforehand. Swanton bomb standing. Cover on Estelle. Holy moly, and now Estelle's gotta burn resiliency. Oh my gosh, man! Moonsault right after. Ashi seems to have a good chance of taking out the #1 contender. Quickly into the cover right afterwards. Estelle kicked out at 1. Into the corner. Ashi's got a finisher. Could look to set up for the end. Into the corner again and sets up a little roll the film. From the corner, out of the corner, into the cover on Estelle, and it's a shocker there. The best-selling blockbuster did not put Ashi away. It did not put Estelle away. Ashi was beside herself. Estelle kicks out. Still has two finishers. Kick to the gut. Radiant dance. Into the cover. Flair pulled Estelle's leg. Flair pulled Estelle's leg to break up the pin. And there's a headbutt from Estelle. Yo, why are they actually kind of going insane right now? Kick to the gut. Power bomb from Estelle. Turned over. Dropped. Has another signature. But Flair with another distraction. Continuously distracting. Nah, she rolled out of the ring. Ashi rolled out of the ring and raged up. Still distracted. Flair was still distracting Estelle. Caught. Roll the film. The Flair distraction just paid dividends because Ashi's just pinned the #1 contender. What on earth, man? The distraction cost Estelle give the assist to Flare, but Ashi picks up the win over Estelle Bright right before Catalyst. You gotta think now, what on earth does that do for the mindset of Estelle? What does that do for the mindset of the champion? What does that do for the mindset of Chun-Li? I thought this was it right here. That best-selling blockbuster from the corner. And somehow, Estelle barely kicked out. And it almost was looking like Estelle was going to be able to bring this back, hit the Radiant Dance, and before anything could happen, Flare broke it up, distracted Estelle, Ashi raged up, and then hit roll the film. And Ashi with the win. What a win for Ashi Akubara. Oh my gosh, man. That's insane. The win saying a great match, the girls tore. You're dang right they did. 50-50 on the poll as well. What a match. I think we got an early contender for match of the night, y'all. Let's get on with the rest of the show, though. Oh my gosh. But now it's time to hear from the individual who has been attacking Dusk left, right, and center over these past, like a month. Estelle saying, well, had to try till the end. Ashi, you're a heck of a fighter. If I win the title at Catalyst, I know who's on the top of my possible contenders list. Let me get a drink of water real quick. There we go. We'll have to find out what in the world this mystery attacker has got to say. We give them some time to talk. So, let's get down to the ring and let's see what they've got to say. It's been a long time coming. I mean, it has been a long time coming, to be honest. That is the question on everybody's mind. What has been happening? You intrigue me. I know you can do a lot more what you've shown. I mean, they are speaking some sort of facts. I don't like how they've been going about it, but they're speaking a little bit of facts here. Prove me wrong. Get the opportunity. Oh. Yeah, you are right. The speech pattern is extremely familiar. Extreme Rules. The Catalyst. I kind of figured it would be this. Talk the talk, now walk the walk on your own. I guess we got a match confirmed for Catalyst. Dusk against Mystery. I should have known. It does make sense. You were right, the speech pattern was extremely familiar. Need to save it. Huh. Interesting turn of events, I guess. I guess now we got a match confirmed. 2 matches confirmed for Catalyst in one night? Mystery versus Dusk, apparently in Extreme Rules. Is this like Seth Rollins? I don't know. They've been doing the laugh. Yeah, there it is. Yep. Honestly, I'm not surprised. As soon as I saw the first Dusky, the alarm bells went off. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, you're not wrong. Those alarm bells did go off the second that happened. But from alarm bells to bells of the ring in tag team action, I don't know what I'm saying there. It's time for the Obsidian Order to step back into the ring for the first time since Kingdom Come. In a losing effort to the Heroes Academy, now they've got themselves up against a little mystery team. Who's that mystery team going to be? We'll have to find out together. It's Guts and it's Lelouch versus who? We'll find out. Let's turn up the voltage. Here we go. Can Ryu trust? Maybe. We'll find out together. As here comes the Obsidian Order. No Splendid with them. Obviously, I would assume because Splendid is focused on the match later on tonight. It's Guts. It's Lelouch. It's the Obsidian Order. It's still... We all are probably thinking the same thing of how in the world Splendid managed to acquire the assets of these two. Guts, you could probably pay him. Lelouch? I don't think you can pay that man. I ain't gonna lie, I don't think you can pay that man. But now, there's Guts and Lelouch. No Splendid. No Splendid with them. It's 2-on-2. Who are Guts and Lelouch gonna have to take on tonight? We're gonna find that out together. It's Guts, it's Lelouch, as I've said like maybe 3 times now. The Obsidian Order, can they get themselves back in the winning column after their loss of Kingdom Come? Who are they taking on? I'm not sure yet, actually. Oh. So here's the thing. I didn't think they'd be here. It's Human Torch and the Thing. It's the King. It's the Fantastic Four. This is fantastic. Say that again. Human Torch and the Thing are here. Admittedly, I've been curious as to how a mystery chatter fights. Not going to say how, given I assume they want to keep their identity secret till Catalyst, but I'm impressed, says Estelle. Well, I guess we'll have to find out what they can do at Extreme Rules match at Catalyst, but there's the Thing. Oh! The Thing's starting this off against Lelouch. Hey, if there's anybody who could go pound for pound with Guts, it's the Thing. He's also a giant. But an immediate tag into the Human Torch. Johnny Storm in the fight against Lelouch v. Britannia. Gets dropped on the shoulders. Early doors. I'll tell you what, I don't know if this is what the Order were expecting. A man like Thing. Yeah. Big lad. There's a setup here. Oh, little assisted drop from these two as the Thing is picking Lelouch apart. Rolls to the outside, and he said, "All right, I'm gonna go after you now." Uppercut with those big rock fists. All dropped down though by Lelouch. And getting on top of the thing with those right hands and a kick to the gut, trying to get rid of that giant bar quickly. But that's difficult up against a man who is literally made of rocks. Sent back into the ring goes Lelouch. And the thing, yeah, I didn't think that was going to move him in the slightest, Lelouch. You might have done messed up. Backbreaker down onto the knee of Lelouch, quickly into the cover, kick out. Strikes from Lelouch, tried to swing at him, and he missed. He just straight missed. A clothesline. Didn't take the thing down. Couple strikes again, and he's still not taking him down. Trying to will away that giant bar fast with those quick piston-like shots. But Lelouch, he missed. He missed the drop kick. Oh gosh, you do not want to be missing moves against the thing like that. But the tag made now into the Human Torch. And stopping Lelouch from making the tag into Gunther, trying to isolate the strategist from the muscle of the Order. But Lelouch right there, stomping on the face of Johnny Storm, and now the tag's made to Guts. But a dropkick immediately sends him down. Yo, that superhuman-like agility from the Human Torch, but a shot from Lelouch might just give him a second to breathe as Guts gonna use that to drop Johnny down. Well, STO maneuver, and right back in the corner for Lelouch to just rake the face against the ropes. Legit superheroes versus two of anime's most dangerous protagonists. Which, considering they are protagonists, they ain't so hero-like in the Obsidian Order. Into the cover off that running power slam, kick out by the Human Torch. And sent back in the corner, tag made to Lelouch, up on the shoulders, and sends Johnny into the knees of Lelouch, into the cover, and a kick out at 1. Given what both of them went through, yeah. Makes sense, honestly. Both of them have a signature. Both Johnny and Lelouch have signatures, and there's a moonsault from Johnny going airborne with it into the cover. Lelouch right there. Did Guts step in? I don't remember when that happened. I ain't gonna lie. Send to the corner, and that's not where you want to be if you're Lelouch. Tag made to the ting. Power bomb from that Hurricane Rana. And he just stepped right past Guts. That's bold. That is bold from the thing. Obsidian Order struggling a bit. Oh yeah, they are struggling. And Guts just picked up by the thing and punched down. Whew. Off the ropes, but Lelouch got back in, and he still can't take him down. Still can't take him down. He's still got that giant bar, but maybe not for much longer. And now it's gone. That crossbody hit took the thing down. Rolls to the outside, right back on his feet, though. Oh, he still can't grapple him? Oh, he still can't grapple him. Oh, he raged up. Oh, no. The giant bar is gone, but he's raged up. And sent away by the thing. It could very well be clobbering time soon. Oh, he's grabbing him by the throat. It punches him right in the gut. Oh, yeah, I'd stay down too. I'd stay down too if I got hit by a punch like that. Count of 10. Lelouch, couple strikes. Couple chop. Hey, listen, if I am, the Order might actually just be trying to do the safest thing for them and go for the count out. I'm not even gonna lie. Kick to the gut, setting up for that royal decree. Oh, they might actually be trying to go for the count out. They might actually be trying to go for the count out. There's that knee, and I'm not gonna lie, I know. I want to see this play out a little. Back in. To it. Sent back into the ring goes the Thing, but the Human Torch, no. Sent in by Lelouch, and the Thing said, all right, sure, but Guts takes him down. Lelouch did hit that hour at hand on the Thing on the outside, and now going for a figure 4 on the Thing. Maybe not the best idea. His legs have taken like no damage. Oh, sent him into the corner. Tag made to Johnny Storm, and they're setting up. Oh, goodness. What? Oh, my gosh. Oh, a little shatter machine. Right to Lelouch. And Guts couldn't come in. Lelouch burned resiliency. Extremely rare change of tactics from Lelouch. Tried to end this thing. Didn't go for the countout, surprisingly enough. Might pay for it. Drop kick lands. Oh, but the tag's made to Guts. But he rages up as well. But he's sent to the corner. Sent to the corner by the Human Torch. Sent off the ropes into Lorenzo. Punches from Johnny. Kicks. He's regretting not going for the countout. Yeah, he is. He might be regretting it as he goes to the corner and makes the tag to the Thing. And he just shoulder tackles Guts. Shoulder tackle to him into the cover. Guts kicks out though. He's still pretty fresh. So I can't blame him for being able to kick out that quickly. Sends him back into the corner. Might be closing on the end of the matchup. But if not, if Guts has got something to say about it. Choke slam onto the knee as well. And now setting up. Looking for the ending here. Oh, reverse the finisher. The Thing reversed the finisher. And he's got one of his own, but Guts takes him down. But gets met by the Human Torch. And now goes to tag out to Lelouch, who has a finisher. Punches him right in the back. Off the ropes. Cross body. Oh, boy. Completely whiffed. Completely missed it. Reverse the Irish Whip. Reversal of the Irish Whip from Lelouch. And now raking at the eyes of the Thing. And there's the headbutt. Sets up for absolute obedience. Broken up by Johnny. And now goes to make the tag back into Guts. Nobody's got anything built up on the Order side. A finisher on both ends for the Fantastic Four. Spine buster from Guts. Turns him over, kicks him right on the shin. You go into the middle ropes, Guts, you don't fly either. It's just like Oba Femi earlier. And it didn't work, just like Oba Femi earlier. That drop kick from the Thing. Rolls to the corner, and the Thing goes to make the tag. Here comes Johnny. Johnny Storm, countered though by Guts. Clothesline delivered. Oh, Johnny though. Big kick rolling through. Neck breaker. But Guts pop right up. Pop right back up. Turns him around. Up and down with a Uranagi. Into the cover on Johnny. Immediate. Dang, only one? Well, how about that? They got a little more fighting than I thought. Up and down body slam though from Guts, and the tag's made back into Lelouch. Johnny though. Oh, has the signature, and there's that back elbow. Back elbow from Johnny, and it forces Guts to come in and break it up. And now they got two finishers. And goes to make the tag to the Thing. Here's the Thing. It might be the end of the matchup, but the signature reversed. Signature reversed by Lelouch into a Hurricane Rana. Yeah, that back elbow did actually look familiar. Maybe just taunted Splendid a little bit there, but the signature reversed by the Thing. Sets Lelouch up in the corner. Taunting in his face. Running in, elbow to the head of Lelouch. And an alley-oop slam. Picks him up, has that signature again, and could be looking for it. Sets up a little jackknife, power bomb delivered, and they both have two finishers, and he's gone to the corner. Ladies and gentlemen, it's clobbering time. Right to the back of the head of Lelouch. Into the cover, and the Fantastic Four. Yep. Yep. Kick that clobbering time. Lelouch just kicked out of clobbering time. Hold on a minute. This thing might not be over just yet. Right to the back. Stunned the Thing. He stunned the Thing. And the tag made the Guts. The tag made the Guts. He couldn't come in earlier. And now he's fresher up. He's freshened back up. He's got a signature too. And I think caught like half of that signature. And that made sure that the Thing would stay standing. The clothesline from Guts. Stomping away at the arm. And now a ground and pound to the Thing. Elbows and punches. Why are my AIs always needing 10 million finishers to take them down? Says the wind that sounds like moon. I don't know. Oh, but the Thing, I thought he was going to crawl to the corner. But Guts said, no, no, no. You're not doing that on my watch. And the tag's made into Lelouch. Oh, they're going this way with it? Oh, boy. Sets him up for 0 hour. Into the cover. And Johnny's got to break that one up. Lelouch right back in the cover, though. Right back in the cover. Feet on the ropes. Right after. He didn't burn. He didn't burn resiliency? He put the feet on the ropes and he didn't burn resiliency? Okay, Thing. Sure. Tag made to Johnny. And I think they're setting up for it again. Another shatter machine. Into the cover. And Guts breaks it up. But Johnny has two finishers. They planned it perfectly. Sets up. Flame on. Cover. And that one is it. And the Fantastic Four pick up the win. Welcome in to Johnny and to the Thing. It's a win for the Fantastic Four and the Obsidian Order. Back to the drawing board for them. Dang, 2 for 5 and 1 for 5. Yikes. There's a couple shatter machines from the Fantastic Four. Yet some tells me Lelouch ain't breaking up a count out ever again. Yeah, I think he's learned. I think he might have learned. Dropped them with absolute obedience. And somehow, kicked out of clobbering time. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think that was gonna happen. Set him up here. Didn't land all the signature, and somehow the thing just stayed standing, and this was how it ended. Forced Guts to come in, and then connected with Flame On to Lelouch, and put him away. 80% of you on the order. That's not what the number said on the side there. It said 80%. That's not the number at all. 33% of you on the Fantastic Four, and a curse number on the order. Yo, 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 welcome in DJ. You'll be fighting later on tonight. Splendid? Or the wind that sounds like Splendid? Shut it. Let's move on, shall we? We get ourselves ready for, well, here's some more tag action, actually. It is Dice, Joshua, and Kokichi this time around, taking on Speed Force. Kokichi saying to Joshua, you left Ryan in the last tag match. This time, you'd better not leave again, or there will be consequences. And this time they're taking on Sonic and Shadow of Speed Force. Tag team action. So, let's see what happens. Can Joshua and Kokichi actually get along for once? Or will Speed Force overwhelm them with their Speed Force and pick up the win? Let's get into the action, shall we? To turn up the voltage. And here we go. Kokichi hasn't exactly been doing hot as of late. Not exactly, but here comes Dice. Here comes Kokichi and Joshua. I don't know if Joshua is out there out of necessity, or if he has no choice to come out together with Kokichi. But, you know, here they are. Kokichi, of course, will see him at Catalyst in the Golden Shot ladder match. So mad Kokichi picking me mostly because of Ryan. That is fair. Joshua and Kokichi. Are they going to be able to work together? Maybe they are. Maybe they are this time around. Ryan might screw Dice over if he wants payback. Or Ryan, you mean Joshua? I don't know. Kind of doubt that. Says Prime, and here we go. Joshua and Kokichi, y'all better be able to work together, I guess, because, oh, you got some tough competition, I'll tell you what. Because here comes Speed Force. It's Sonic, and it's Shadow. They got themselves stakes to try to go right back after those tag team titles as well. They had the opportunity against the Tyrant Syndicate and against the Bro Gs. They fell short. They went to Kingdom Come with the Mario Bros. In War Games with the Tyrant Syndicate, and they fell short. But, if you remember, neither one of these two were the ones pinned in that War Games match. It was Mario who got pinned. So these two still got some claims to try to go back after those tag team titles, especially considering Speed Force and the Tyrant Syndicate. I got some history. Let's go ahead and get into this one as Joshua just whiffed immediately. Would you want to team with someone who abandoned you to Dice last week? Who knows? Maybe not Joshua in particular. Kicking away at Sonic. Takes him down. Little arm drag immediately. And Joshua trying to make this thing work. Makes the tag into... No, oh! Well, never mind then, actually. I stand corrected. He tried to make the tag. I guess Sonic got out of the corner. And then Kokichi blind tagged himself in, and Joshua said, no. What do you think you're doing? Punched him square in the face and left immediately. So remember when we said that these two could probably work together? Maybe. I don't think they can anymore. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think they can. Oh, one bar check from Sonic, and now Kokichi's just been fed to the wolves in the form of Speed Force, and Sonic going to work with those punches and makes the tag to Shadow. That's going to get him hurt? It might. He did say that there would be consequences. I don't like the sound of that. Shadow dragging Kokichi away. Picks him up. Has a signature built up, and now I think Speed Force is just going to work together to just demolish Kokichi because he got no one to help him out. Assisted senton. As Sonic going to work with that knee to the face. And sets up. Looking to fly in. Swanton avoided. Avoided by Kokichi and sent him away. Oh, a couple combos. Kokichi. Elbow to Sonic. Put him in the corner. And grabbing the arm of Sonic and stuns him. He actually stunned him too. Puts him in the corner. Sent him into it as well. Kick to the gut. And Kokichi just choking him out. He's choking Sonic out. Let's be real, ever since forcing Joshua into the ranks, Dice has not been having a good time since Joshua ended up joining them. Which, you know, has not been great. I mean, Kokichi's in the Golden Shot ladder match. That could turn everything around. But Sonic's getting caught by Kokichi with a Mischief Maker. That Tornado DDT into the cover, and that brings Shadow in. It brings Shadow in, and now Sonic could be in trouble early. Kick to the gut from Kokichi, but reversal the finisher by Sonic. Bridges it, kick out. Kick out, and now Sonic gonna back this thing up. He's gonna roll in, little quick step. Quick stepping to Kokichi. Got it too, though. And now, a little flatliner from Sonic. And now this could be the point where the numbers game is actually going to bite Kokichi in the butt, because now he doesn't have the numbers game for once. As Sonic goes up top, looking to fly in. Spin dash reversed. Spin dash avoided by Kokichi. Gets out of the way of it. Elbow down on the leg. Trying to weaken the legs of Sonic and weaken that speed. Goes to the middle ropes. Kokichi flying in. Meteora. And he's got another finisher. He's got a finisher built up because of that. Put him in the corner. Put Sonic in the corner. Oh, no. Oh, what is this? What is this? Kokichi, what on earth? Hey! He kicked him in the groin! He kicked him in the groin! And Sonic at the burn resiliency. He went low with that one. What the good, Kokichi? Right in the rings, and Sonic, he knew. It's like, oh, you know what? Hold on. That got me right in the groin. I gotta get out of here. Shadow tagged in. who's still extreme. I don't actually think Shadow's been hit yet in this matchup, which is kind of crazy. Very fresh, right in the rings. With Kokichi, reverse it down onto the knee. Elbow drop to Shadow. He's got another signature built up. Put Shadow in the corner. Kokichi trying to actually get the 2v1, which is kind of crazy. Shadow running, went for the Chaos Spear. Kokichi with the reversal of it. Picked him up, dropped him down. Yo, is he actually going to be able to do this out? Is he actually going to be able to do this? That would be crazy. Calls for Shadow to get to his feet. Flies in, hits that neck breaker. That prankster's fall and set Shadow up. Roll through supreme intelligence into the cover, and that brings Sonic in. How is he doing this? I ain't gonna lie. How is he doing this? Elbow to the back. I mean, hey, Kokichi's proven, I guess, why he deserves to be in the Golden Shot ladder match. Guess it makes sense. Kicks him in the... Kicked him right in the face at Shadow. Not liking that. Goes back to the corner. Tags in Sonic. And they're going to set up for it again. A little assisted senton. And right into the cover afterwards. This time around, into the cover. Kokichi kicks out, though. Kicked out at 2. Runs in, drop kick. Reversed by Kokichi. How's he doing this? It'd be the first one he's actually earned. Dang, Joshua! How'd you get back so fast? Dang, man. Flies in. Oh, he got him. I didn't think he was going to reach that. He actually got him with that kick. All right, Sonic. He got more distance than I thought. Maybe I should just not be underestimating him. This is Sonic. Like, I shouldn't be underestimating him. Like, seriously. Elbow from Kokichi. Just trying to end this. Just trying to end this thing. Into the cover. Sonic kicks out. Kick out at 2 by Sonic, but gets caught. Another elbow. Combinations, but Sonic with a counter. Swept in. Oh my gosh! Kick to the back of his head! Went for the moonsault. Kokichi out of the way. How is he doing this, y'all? I don't know. How is he doing this? Elbows, though, from Sonic. He's got a signature. He's got a finisher. And puts Kokichi into the corner. Punches him. And the tag made to Shadow. And this might be the setup for a little twin turbo spin. Shadow didn't go for the pin? He didn't go for the pin? Yo, Shadow wants to put the heart... Shadow, maybe you should have gone for the pin. Oh, okay, he listened. He said, oh, okay, actually, let me just roll him up, actually. And that burns resiliency on Kokichi. Shadow tried to play a little bit more. You know what? I can respect it. He wants to make sure he stays down. Puts him back in the corner. Tags Sonic back in again, who has a signature. Drop toe him. Big stomp and a knee from Shadow. And now Kokichi's in trouble. Why does the referee keep getting out of the ring? Bobby, my guy, what in the world's in the ring that you keep getting out of it? Is there like a cockroach in there? My dude. Up on the top, Sonic looking to fly in, arm drag. And look at this, on the outside, little quick stepping. Quick step into Kokichi, sends him in the ring. And that might actually just be the end of it. Into the cover on Kokichi, and that's it. A quick step on the outside, and Kokichi stays down. Speed Force pick up the win. Albeit, they almost didn't. I'm not gonna lie. They almost didn't pick up the win. despite Kokichi's efforts, Speed Force get the win. Joshua, I would be very careful. Remember, Kokichi did say that there would be consequences. I don't like to remind you of that, but that is a thing he said. Don't know what those consequences are, but you know, a little scared. I mean, not really scared, it's worrying. And also this, he kicked him in the groin. he kicked Sonic right in his rings. Wasn't enough though to put him away, and after a little quick step on the outside from Sonic, rolled through Senton, put Kokichi down. And Speed Force get the victory. And wow, 100% of you on Speed Force. Y'all knew. And they got the job done. Sonic and Shadow pick up the win. Speed indeed. As we move on. To the next matchup of the night. I just think Joshua truly thinks he's Dice's MVP. He might think that, which is weird considering I don't know how to feel about that. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna pry with that information. That's y'all's information to figure out, not mine. Time for some one-on-one action. Lump in my throat there. Time for some one-on-one action. We saw Arrow and Yuri go at it last week. This time, their partners go at it. It is Natsuki representing the DDLC girls, taking on Sakura Ogami. So, is it going to be another win for the Art of Violence, or will Natsuki be able to pick up the win this time around? Let's find out right now. Here we go. Here comes Natsuki. Oh, Natsuki's on her own. No Yuri. Natsuki on her own, no Yuri at ringside. Oh, that's why. Oh, that's why. Great. Great, that's why. Dang it, Arrow. Oh, gosh, dang it, Arrow. You can't? You can't be serious. You can't be serious. Natsuki's on her own, I guess that's why. Arrow taking out, wow. And now out there with Sakura right afterwards is crazy. I guess this is just it's continuous, man. These two, do they want to isolate the Dokis from each other? Yeah, you're exactly right, Prime. That's exactly what they want to do. And now, this time, it's Sakura against Arrow. Or it's not Sakura against Arrow. What am I saying? It's Natsuki against Sakura with Arrow by their side. No sign of Yuri whatsoever, clearly considering the attack, and now we're getting into this one. Sakura versus Natsuki. Let's get this thing going. Well, let's roll indeed. And wow, Natsuki kicking right at the leg of Sakura. Now they chain wrestling. I don't think Natsuki's got a hold of Sakura. Does she have a hold of Sakura's like arm? I don't think she's got her hands around Sakura's waist, or did, and now got the headlock in. Didn't have her hands around Sakura's waist. I had it around the hand, around the arm. Oh, Sakura pushing. Natsuki off the ropes and drop kick right down to the knee. Maybe trying to give Natsuki a little knee problems herself. Quick roll up though. By Natsuki, kick out by Sakura. And they grapple once again. Grappling once again. This time it's Sakura taking the advantage. Oh, quickly into the roll up. Most dangerous move. Reverse roll up though by Natsuki. And kick out by Sakura. You gotta think, after all these attacks from the Art of Violence on DDLC, they're probably going to need to settle this. And Catalyst is right around the corner. I would not be surprised if that match gets made official. Natsuki, how did you push Sakura over? Oh, they're trading. Rio, welcome in. Or the wind that sounds like Rio, welcome in. That was Devil Wears Prada 2. Good movie. These two chopping back and forth. Oh, Sakura with the edge. Never mind. Natsuki got the edge and chopped Sakura. Oh, turned over off the ropes. Natsuki running in. Splash. The Fury of Pink to Sakura. Kick out of two, though. Fashion was gorgeous. Vibe awesome. Loved it. Amazing. Love that. You're probably gonna want to go back and watch what the heck happened earlier on, unless somebody's told you. Things happen. Oh! The sweetness kick from Natsuki to Sakura, and Sakura burns resiliency. I think Natsuki's pissed. I think Natsuki's pissed that Arrow took Yuri out backstage. Dang. Okay, hold on a minute, Natsuki. Don't piss her off, I guess. Like, dang. Oh, but Sakura stomping on the arm. I've been updated. Watch and catch up later. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Sakura, knee to the face from Natsuki. Yeah, she is. Like, dang. Oh, wait a minute. And Sakura's removed the turnbuckle pad. The neck breaker by Natsuki rolled back in. Yeah, this is actually, you know, Moon, you're not surprised. I'm not surprised that you think that. It's kind of surprising. Tried to roll up, but a reverse of that roll up on Sakura, who's already burned resiliency, but it's rolled right back into a cover. Natsuki kicks out though. Rolled through, Bulldog connected. Up top, on the exposed turnbuckle too. How'd I not hurt your feet? There's no turnbuckle pad there to protect your feet. Cross body though connecting as Lorenzo is fixing the turnbuckle pad. And Sakura kicks out because of it. Goes to the corner. And Lorenzo fixing that turnbuckle pad quickly. Elbow drop. And Sakura trying to get back up to her feet. Gets to the apron. Got shoes on. You know, yeah, fair. She does have shoes on. Just want to say apologies about my behavior during the match. Just got making my own fun of this. Oh, no worries, Joshua. I'm not, like, I don't exactly care. You have your own little fun. That's not my responsibility. That is others' responsibility. I am just a commentator. Into the corner. Natsuki raged up, has a finisher, and sends Sakura face first into the turnbuckle pad, busted her open. And runs in forearm to the face. And quickly into the cover. Sakura bleeding badly. Could be enough to be the end. No, kick out by Ogami. Turned over. Oh, but grabbed at the leg. Dragon screw. Down goes Natsuki. But Sakura has a signature, has a finisher. Went for the good knee. Natsuki went for that kick. Sakura went for the pile driver. Natsuki reversed it. Reversal on top of reversal on top of reversal. And Natsuki with the defeat. Eat the cupcakes. From Natsuki, goes up top. Lighting a fire underneath. Clothesline, down goes Sakura. And calling for Sakura to get back up. Natsuki with true literature. Down goes Sakura Ogami into the cover by Natsuki. And you lit a fire underneath Natsuki, and you're going to pay for it. You attack a literature club member like that. When it's somebody like Natsuki, you don't want to piss her off. Exactly, Prime. Let this be a lesson. Don't piss off Natsuki, or you're gonna pay for it. Right here, with that sweetness kick to Sakura. Even tried to take the turnbuckle pad off, but it didn't matter in the end. Arrow attacked Yuri, Sakura paid the price. Arrow beat Yuri, and Natsuki beat Sakura. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. That's 1-1. I think there's a good chance they might need to settle this and find a way to have a 2-for-1. And here was the ender right here. True literature. Catalyst? Maybe. That might make the most sense, Prime. Natsuki picks up the victory over Sakura. 75% of you on Sakura, 25 on Natsuki. It's a win there for Natsuki. Now, it is time for us to get into the next fatal 5-way match. It's the gentleman this time in this fatal 5-way. Ow. Yeah, I guess there's the consequences. Let me just keep doing this. You. Put these two together. It's funny. You. And Joker and Kokichi, I guess, found Joshua backstage. I know Joshua was trying to get away from Ryan, but I guess, found these two. About to pay the price for his second turn in a row. Where have these two been? I have no idea. It's been a while. But now they're here. Yo, wait, hold on. I don't know what Joker's doing, but Joshua's actually kind of kicking Kokichi's butt right now. Wait a minute. This guy Yuri the Medical, can someone cover for me? I think, you know what, Ace? I actually somehow feel like Joshua might have this. Because he's actually taking it to him. It's still 2-on-1, so, like, maybe somebody got to go help him. But, like, how's he doing this? He's actually kind of going. But, okay, maybe not for long. just got tossed off of those boxes, and Joker flies in, and then Akechi flies in right afterwards. Dang, man. Oh, wait. Just a theory, I'm legitimately thinking Joshua's playing mind games with dice. He might be. I don't know much about it. I don't know what Joshua is thinking. I don't know what goes on in that head of his. But it sure is, whatever it is, might be working. Because now he's taking it to the rest of dice. Joshua raking the eyes of Akechi. Dang, Joshua. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay, never mind. Akechi with an uppercut. He did not like that. Oh, he did not like that. When last week did we see them? Good question. I think it's been a while. As Joker's now got a shovel. And he walked away. Akechi sending Joshua to the side. Say what you will, Joshua's holding his own. Yeah, numbers are catching up to him, so maybe somebody gotta go over there quickly. You know? Might be needed. As Akechi's got the steel chair, trying to toss it at Joshua. Get out of the way there. As Joker's now in with that, he just dropped the shovel. Yeah, what is going on? It's near the entranceway, perfect. Okay, David, it is near the entranceway. You're not wrong. But they're right there with that steel chair. Actually, wait, no. David, wait a minute. You have a match. No. You kind of need to prepare for your match, my guy. Wait a minute. I just clued into what in the world you were just saying. Yeah, wait, no. You have a match. Like, literally right now. Leave it to the rest of the security team, my guy. You got a match. As Joker just dropped Joshua, a little splash. As Akechi's got a baseball bat. Joker's got the shovel. Yeah, thank you, Kara. Yeah, both of you guys get in the entrance position. What? Joshua, what are you doing? Go, oh my, oh! A Canadian destroyer to Akechi. Goodness! Joshua, where'd you get that? Holy crap, man. But he does get taken down by Joker, and it might be the consequences coming in to play. Down he goes. Where did Akechi go, actually? Guys, where'd he go? There are those consequences the other great mentioned. Fall in line or have your career shortened. And now just taking it to Joshua. Just in turn, taking it and beating him down. Tosses him away. And Akechi's got that chair. And Joshua now is in danger. Whacked away, and I think he's done. I think he's done now. Well, let's get into the matchup, shall we? It's time. Fatal 5-way. Let's do it. Let's turn up the voltage. Fatal 5-way action. And coming up first, it is David. Did he grow a beard since last time? I swear he was clean shaven. You know what? I'm not going to question it. Here comes David. We haven't seen him, I think, since Kingdom Come, when he entered that 10-person and bear gauntlet and had to face down Liu Kang after eliminating the bear. in that gauntlet eliminator. David, yeah. He did not do well against Liu Kang, but now out here for this fatal 5-way. Looks good on the old man. He's older than I think he is like that. I thought he was a little bit of a younger guy, but I guess not. But David looking to find his way back to where he wants to be, or really not even back to where he wants to be. Find his way to a championship opportunity of potential. And, well, out of the chicken suit, XSP. If anything, he probably has a lot to brag about. Remember, he did beat both King Deity and Oba Femi in that chicken suit open challenge. He might have died to a bear, and he might have died to Gunther. But XSP back this time around. Back after his stint as a chicken, now outside of that suit. Was the chicken suit actually his secret weapon? That's the question on everyone's mind, I think. XSP to show off tonight in this fatal 5-way match. XSP, I gotta say, XSP's had a little bit of an interesting career here in the GWE. He competed in the first ever Intercontinental Championship tournament. He lost to Modest, tried to call him out, then got met with John Cena, then won a Fatal 4-Way, then lost a Fatal 4-Way at Kingdom Come and put himself in a chicken suit, then did the whole chicken suit stuff, and now he's here. I don't know what craziness he's been through, but he has been through a lot. Here's somebody else who's been through a lot, though, just like the rest of the Obsidian Order. It is Splendid. Gotta say you sent the Jobber Brigade. Dang, Josh! Okay, man. Like, dude. I've not fought in 2 months. You do not expect me to have a bit. David, how are you able to? You know what? I'm not even going to question. You're in the ring. I guess you're able to chat too. Can I fight Splendid? Ace, you're part of the security team. I don't think that's wise. I know Leia has fought a couple times, but that's a different story. I don't know if you should. I'm gonna be real. But here comes Splendid. Guts and Lelouch took an L earlier on. Can Splendid turn it around for a win? Did Joshua learn nothing? He definitely did. I'd be careful if I was you, Joshua. Though I don't think you're gonna listen to that because you're apparently doing something. But there's Splendid trying to get back to the winning ways himself since his loss at Kingdom Come, along with the rest of the Order. And here comes this frickin' son of a gun, Kaz. And I say son of a gun in a good way. He might be carrying that selfie stick around and showing off, but he does some good work. Kaz helpful with the audio and the video backstage, and we love that. We appreciate Kaz for that. Helpful with setting up a lot of cameras backstage. A lot of the cameras that you see backstage are ones that Kaz has actually put up, so we appreciate that. Kaz now looking to step away from the back end and into the in-ring competition once again. Again, just like XSP, we've seen Kaz compete in that chicken suit Fatal 4-Way at Kingdom Come. We've seen Kaz do some crazy things. It's just Kaz. Guys show off sometimes, so he says. He also said sound was good earlier. Amazing. Thank you, Cara. I hope you're ready as well for Catalyst. You got a big matchup in that Golden Shot ladder match. I hope you're ready for it. You got some tough competition. But Kaz, he's got some tough competition in this Fatal 5-Way, like XSP, like David, like Splendid, and like this man right here. About to say it's time. Go DJ. That's... I wouldn't say it's just that's my DJ anymore. That's our DJ right there, y'all. Let's go. You're dang right, Chaos. Go DJ. That's our DJ right there. This man has been having a time since he got here. Competed at full throttle, answered the challenge of Modest along with Leia. We saw DJ compete at Kingdom Come. Also, actually, it's funny. 3 of the 4 competitors in that Turkey Bowl brawl at Kingdom Come are in this Fatal 5-Way. In XSP, in Kaz, and in DJ. DJ's had some opportunities as well. Look to try to go after the World Championship just a little bit ago. Unfortunately, fell short against Liu Kang. Wasn't involved in the pin though, so you know, DJ still has a world where he can make his way right back in there. It is some good old contention. That World Championship. Or hey, maybe he might want to go after the Intercontinental Championship as well, but that's not to worry about right now. It's time to get into this Fatal 5-Way matchup. And everybody just ignored XSP. That's funny. Splendid dropping Kaz down as DJ coffin dropped. I don't know if he tried to coffin drop everybody or just tried to coffin drop Kaz all the way on the other side of the ring. Either way, it didn't work. As David raking the back of Splendid, but now has to deal with DJ. And Splendid takes Kaz down as well. If I can't fight Splendid, do you think it would be possible for me to ask someone to fight him in my stead? I don't know. Talk to the GM about that. Oh! Sending Kaz into the corner. Does DJ a Splendid going after XSP? Picking him up. A little fisherman. Buster. Down he goes as Kaz. Little kick to DJ. David tried to go armed with that kendo stick, but XSP there to stop him, take him down, sweep the leg. And David, oh! So what happened to our ring post? I was gonna say sent into our ring post. What happened to the ring post? Why'd they turn off? Oh, and XSP with that sledgehammer to David, but gets caught by DJ. And caught again, knee to the face. A Splendid now going after Kaz. Looking to fly in with that springboard kick, but Kaz right out of the way. Off the ropes, counted. Because Will's out next, maybe. I guess, potentially. DJ had a kendo stick. Let me check them after the match. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. The LEDs just do this. I don't know why. Splendid. Oh, Kaz turns him around. XSP going after the leg of DJ. And a reverse DDT from Kaz. XSP drop kicking DJ. David on the outside, just waiting. And going underneath the ring, and he's got a chair. He bypassed DJ to go and hit Splendid. That is insane. And Los Santos connects on David from DJ. Kaz, when did you build up a finisher? David just burned Adrenaline Rush. I don't know when Kaz built up a finisher, but he connected with that flash photography. And there's a Grove Splitter to Kaz from DJ. When have y'all been building up finishers? A Splendid. Little spin and taking XSP down. Forearm to the face. As DJ kendo stick shot right to Kaz. And quickly into the cover on Kaz. They got it one. David didn't even go try to break that up. Gets caught though by Splendid. That flatliner and turned around. DJ German suplex. Absolute carnage in this fatal 5-way, just like with the other one. XSP dropping Kaz as David with a little ground and pound to DJ. Up on the shoulders, knee dropping. Splendid down from XSP. Steps in the ring, David. Little elbow to the leg of DJ as XSP drops Kaz. Oh wait, Splendid trying to go for a quick roll up, but XSP's there to break it up. Countered, Splendid. Oh, Inferno Evil. Inferno Evil locked in on XSP, and it's broken up by Kaz. But pushed away. As DJ with a little headlock takeover. Somebody used that to win a match yesterday, I believe. Not here, though. Kick to the gut, XSP with that fact of life to Splendid. Into the cover, broken up by DJ. And Kaz, back suplex, down he goes. And now XSP, go Dragon suplex to Kaz, and David going wild with that kendo stick. Staring him down. David tried to go for the finisher, broken up. XSP reversed that one. Off the ropes, underneath, over top, right to the knee. David rolling to the outside. XSP's got a bat. DJ with a twist of fate. Right to Splendid. Speaking of LEDs, came from the Catalyst LEDs are almost ready. Amazing. Love that. Thank you very much, Moon. Appreciate that. Which also you're going to have to correct for Catalyst. Not LED or anything wise, but match wise. But hey, good luck to you on that one. We'll see what you can do in that golden shot ladder match as DJ up goes Splendid, down goes Splendid. Now DJ's starting to put in some work. Puts Kaz on the table, but now, XSP, why would you go into the corner at that exact point in time? Because now DJ going to work, clothesline. Rolling in, DDT, busted XSP open as Kaz the knee to David, quickly into the cover. Spun in the neck breaker. XSP, oh, he had resiliency, but he kicked out without having to burn it. As David with that sledgehammer to Splendid. Oh, but the accelerant lands. Accelerant to David. XSP caught by the moonsault, had to burn resiliency. As DJ, couple combos, the Splendid kick to the side of the head, and the Grove splitter to Kaz, and then goes after XSP right afterwards, plants him down. But now has to contend with David, and he does just by breaking the kendo stick. DJ's a man on a mission. Sets up for another twist of fate. Kaz doesn't have resiliency, and everyone is down. He kicked out without burning. Kaz didn't burn resiliency. Oh, but David caught for the Grove, connected into the cover, but XSP breaks it up. DJ off the ropes. Oh, kick countered. Out the way. Trying to double team Splendid, double Russian leg sweep. Did Kaz just sweep the dirt at David? That's insane. Seriously, DJ, the future world champion. I think he sure is. That's a Grove splitter right to XSP. But doesn't go for the pin. Goes to fly in instead. There's that double foot stomp. We saw that end of match a little bit ago, but Kaz just slowly broke up the pin. Took his time. Clapping around the ears from David to Kaz as DJ getting Splendid. Oh, and a little disaster kick. And a super kick to Dave. Dang, DJ. And then Kaz with the clothesline. Yo, they're going crazy. These five are actually kind of killing it. Powerbomb from XSP right to David. And keep in mind, XSP's got a finisher. Kaz does not. Splendid has a finisher. Picked him up. Oh my gosh, Kaz! Oh my gosh, Kaz! Busted David open with that one. Just tossed him with no cares. Oh, DJ. Couple elbows. But Splendid turns him around. Tried to lock in Inferno Evil, but that got reversed. Off the ropes. All moved. DJ. The XSP got steps. Oh, DJ with the chair. What? Splendid with the chair, and he's busted open. Kaz off the ropes. Sling blade. Oh, but DJ popped up. Out of the way. Didn't even look at Kaz and got out of the way. Up on the shoulders, down onto the ropes. And a knee from XSP. Right to David. But there's Kaz. Puts him in the corner. Up, tried to go for the scoop slam. Reversed by XSP. Keep in mind, he's got 2 finishers. He's almost got a signature. But I don't think it's going to matter in a second. Because that's for the Grove from DJ into the cover. And that will not do it. Kick out at 2 from XSP. Powerbomb from David to Kaz. Kicked him from the knees. And David with a chop block down goes Splendid. DJ, the freshest competitor in this matchup. Kick to the gut. Or kick to the stomach of David. Into the cover. Broken up by XSP. And Clarabelle's down 2. As Kaz hits that I'm prettier. Right to spot. XSP's got a super finisher. How does he have a super finisher? When did he get... Okay. Oh boy. I don't know if I want to know what his super finisher is. I didn't know he had one. He's got the super ready, and he might be about to use it on Kaz. Oh, goodness. A super XSP factor. Into the cover. David got the finisher. And he broke it up. He broke it up. David hit that pedigree. That forgotten fate on DJ. And then just barely broke it up because Clarabelle took a little too much time from getting up after getting caught by XSP. And the ref is down again. Splendid, where are we aiming? Sends DJ off the ropes. Kicks at the leg. Into the cover on DJ. But Kaz right there to break it up. Kaz, snapshot! Snapshot! But DJ breaks it up. This has been insane. XSP's telling everyone to shush. David just hit a last will on DJ, and that's a snapshot to Splendid. And now, David drops Kaz. Don't be alarmed. He dropped him down. Fisherman Buster from XSP. He stole the finisher. He stole the finisher. Lock and key. Cinched in on David, but Splendid broke it up. I'm going to have to make sure he's fine. Yeah, he's fine. Kaz is fine. Drop toe from XSP. Splendid reverse DDT. DJ, back elbow, missed. I think Splendid was trying to move theft, and he missed. Broken up. Oh! DJ now! I'm sorry. Oh, hold on. I gotta see that again. Hold on. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta see that again real quick. Oh, I had a character. I gotta see that again. DJ, my guy. Hold up. Rep hitting season. What the fuck? Hold up. There we go. All right. He went for it. How did you do that, DJ? How? Clarabelle wasn't even standing. Alright, back to the action. Oh my gosh, dude. He hit the Grove Splitter, tried to hit it on Splendid, and instead hit Clarabelle. I don't know when XSP brought the steps in. This is insane. I love this. Oh, dropped him on the steps. She oversold. Says the win. That sounds like opening. But oh, XSP caught I'm Prettier from Kaz into the cover on XSP, and Clarabelle's just getting up, and David breaks it up. Trying to go for the Inferno Evil. David actually managed to hit the crossbody on XSP. Knee there. Oh, Inferno Evil. Inferno Evil locked in, broken up by XSP. This has been an insane match, y'all. DJ rolling in. That man just hit an XSP factor on David. Oh, the match is just over. What did Splendid do on the other end? What did Splendid do? Because he won the match. I don't know how he did that. Alright, well. Oh, rolled him into a pin. I got it. Splendid, crafty with it, picked up the win. I don't know how he did it. That's insane. Oh, let's go, Ezra. Good job. What was this match? What was this match? XSP with a super XSP factor on to Kaz. I guess he just didn't have resiliency as well. Goodness. Clarabelle was getting hit with everything in this match. Utter anarchic mayhem. Oh, Splendid literally just went into the pin on Kaz. That's crazy. He just went into the pin and DJ didn't see it. And Splendid picks up the win in this Fatal 5-Way. That was insane. 34% of you on David and Kaz, 33 on DJ, 33 on Splendid, and 0 on XSP. Clarabelle legit sent you my next bracer paycheck. You earned it. You know what? Clarabelle did earn that one, y'all. That was mental. Congratulations to Splendid. That was insane. Let's get to the main event, shall we? Oh my gosh. Whew. Let me just water that one. Splendid, crafty in it as well. He just said, oh, nobody's paying attention? Oh, don't mind if I do. Just pinned him like that. But now, we get to the main event of the evening. It is champion versus champion. It is Will Ospreay, the Intercontinental Champion, one-on-one with the World Champion, Jacob. Both have matchups set for Catalyst, one-on-one for Jacob against Liu Kang, which I've been told he has picked a stipulation now. So that's very interesting. So we'll have to find that out at the end of the show. But Ospreay, we don't even know who his opponent is. Somebody's been attacking everybody backstage. Attacked Will in the ring. We don't even know who did it. But we'll find out at Catalyst. Will Ospreay will defend that title against whoever it is. But Jacob, he's got to deal with Liu Kang. But right now, it's about proving which champion is better tonight. Jacob, Ospreay, here we go. I lived through that super goals managed. You know what? Fair enough, Cass. Main event time. I'm honestly expecting was most likely expected. Well, we'll find out together. Here comes the World Champion. Out first, Jacob. The man who won the Rumble. got the shot at Kingdom Come against the Ringmaster, and as he said, he put the Ringmaster's head on a silver platter for his family. He didn't actually kill him, thankfully, but he ended up taking his time. Now, after defending against Joshua Bright a little bit ago, he's found his opponent in Liu Kang. And they were doing their contract signing. They did have a contract signing last week, but didn't actually sign anything, considering Liu Kang set the table and the contract on fire. We have actually got an actual contract, and they did both sign that, so the match is official. So, you know, a little crazy to say. Jacob now looks to see if he can prove he's the better champion tonight against Will Ospreay. Also, Flair, you saying the fluke of a champion? You know, I don't know if you're the one who should be talking, considering you don't have a title or haven't had one, like at all. But hey, that's not me. That's not on me. That's not my words. That's just the facts. But not my words. You know. Jacob, he's got a tough test ahead of him though tonight, because here comes the Intercontinental Champion. We are elevated tonight. It's Will Ospreay. He's fired up tonight. He wants to prove why he's one of the best in this company and has that title to prove it. He goes up against Jacob tonight. It's World Champ versus Intercontinental Champ Jacob Will Ospreay. Little preparation for both of them. Ospreay saying he respects Jacob. But he's not going to be afraid to put him down tonight. Again, not my words. Just facts. Ospreay fired up, the biggest Assassin's Creed fan in wrestling. He does actually. He does have an Assassin's Creed tattoo, which is crazy. Love that. But here we go. It's time for the main event. Yeah, no doubt Clarabelle's not refereeing this matchup. You saw what Clarabelle had to go through in the last match. Bobby saying, I got this one. Starting fast-paced between these two. Jacob stomping away at the leg. Ospreay just kicks him away. No grapples immediately. Just fast-paced offense. Hard-hitting offense immediately from these two champions. And a headbutt from Jacob. Picks him up. Power bomb position. And plants him with it. A la Jay Warland type power bomb. Oh, kicked right back up. Right into Ospreay. Northern Lights suplex. Bridges it, but Jacob kicks out. And a standing moonsault from the Intercontinental Champion. The man who got the title at Kingdom Come as well. Beat 4 competitors, including the champion at the time opening. Didn't pin opening. Pinned 06 in that matchup to become the Intercontinental Champion. Has had a successful title defense already against Saya Killer. Now he's got to look to Catalyst and see who he will be facing then. Oh, no reversal by Jacob. Kicking away at the leg of Ospreay. Grabbing him by the waist and the back end, and Ospreay with a little chin lock as well. Now these two starting to grapple it up in our main event tonight. Jacob caught now by Ospreay. Little arm wrencher on the back of him. But Jacob now, he's the one. That arm wrencher himself. Off the ropes. Ospreay tried to go for that moonsault. Standing moonsault. Fall away slam, but Jacob just a bit quicker out of the way and sends him down onto the ropes. Oh, there's that clothesline from Jacob. Oh, clothesline from Jacob sends Ospreay to the outside quickly. Slow start, both of them want to build up over time. As these two going at it early. Ospreay sets Jacob up, sends him down off the ropes. Kick right to him, penalty kick style. Lift him up though, does Jacob, and plants him into the corner. I hit that cutter as well, that Os cutter. I didn't even notice he hit that one. And there's that sky twister from Ospreay. Into the cover, Jacob doesn't burn though. Kicks out, does not burn resiliency. Sends him. And a drop kick from Will. Send him back in the ring. They certainly don't call Will the aerial assassin for nothing. Indeed, Estelle hit that sky twister, and it was deadly. Turn him around, dragon suplex. Up and that 450 kind of landed on his head. Goodness. Landed on his head with that 450. Goodness me, man. Calls for him to get up. And now these two gonna trade back and forth. Gonna work with it. There's a chop again. Back and forth they go. Ospreay, Jacob. Pound for pound, toe for toe. Slapping him, chopping him. Back and forth they go. And now they're back and forth. Those punches. And Ospreay got the advantage. Kick to the gut. Jacob might be in trouble now. Up and down. Storm breaker. Into the cover. And this time it's got to be resiliency on the world champion. Calls for him to get up. Ospreay still has a signature built up. But reverse that kick from Jacob off the ropes. Doesn't go for the finisher. Ospreay with the reversal. Jacob backing up. But Ospreay got to him. Went for the Styles Clash. No. Jacob got the reversal. And there is the Jaeger's boot. Ospreay doesn't have resiliency. He's busted open. But he kicks out. Hold off on potentially seeing the Intercontinental Champion beating the World Champion because he just got dropped for the Tegu Fang as well. And now goes to the corner. No frickin' way. A hidden blade from Jacob. The Jaeger's blade from the corner. Ospreay's got to burn resiliency to basically his own move. That's crazy. You were just talking about the Hidden Blade, Moon. Jacob heard you and said, don't mind if I do. Clothesline down goes Ospreay. Quickly into the cover. We've seen him win off that clothesline before, but it's not going to be against Ospreay. It will not be against Ospreay. Not sure if it's a taunt or a gesture. I feel like it's more of a gesture. To be honest, it is Ospreay, and it is Jacob. I don't think that's a taunt to him. I think that's probably a gesture. I don't know. Ospreay rolled to the outside. Jacob going to meet him. Ospreay though, channeling the adrenaline in his soul. But Jacob took him down quickly. Ospreay getting back up. Oh, but Jacob actually broke the count. Broke the count instead. Adrenaline literally at the right time. I'd like to apologize for punching the ref. Yeah, hopefully, DJ, yeah, you're going to need to talk to Clarabelle after this one, my guy. I don't think you meant to, but like, dang, punched Clarabelle with your own finish. You sent Clarabelle probably about 5 feet in the air. Like, dude. Jacob calling for Ospreay to get up on the outside. Flies in. There's that clothesline again. And both of them have finishers. Neither one of them have resiliency. I think I need to pay a fee, potentially. Or at least drinks or something. I don't know, man. Oh my gosh, Jacob! Tossing Ospreay like a freaking mad lad. Sends him back into the ring. And now this could be the final blow. And he said, let me just do it again. One more time. Hidden Blade, Jaeger's Blade, to the Intercontinental Champion and the World Champ. Ooh. I had my doubts for about a second. And Will showed me that my doubts were correct. He kicked out. He kicked out of another Jaeger's Blade. Picked up. Oh, look at this. Stalling with it. Down. Oh. Punches him right in the face. Off the ropes. Jacob's going to have to build up to another finisher if he wants to put Ospreay away. And that's a good way to do it. Spine Buster connects. Oh, tried to get him by the legs. Ospreay with the reversal. Picks Jacob up. Setting up. Turns him over. Forearm to the back of the head. Yeah, honestly, Splendid, you're not wrong. The last few minutes is just him getting his butt kicked, but also just surviving. Oh, Jacob's now stunned. Ospreay's got a signature and a finisher. And I think looking to end this now. Goes up top. Sky Twister connects. He got his foot under the bottom ropes. Jacob's foot was underneath the bottom ropes. Flies in. Phenomenal forearm. Busted Jacob open. He popped up. He popped up. Jacob grabbed him inside cradle. And he stole it. Jacob popped up, rolled up Ospreay, and got him. Oh, man. And there's Liu Kang. saying you're not going to get that lucky against me when your title is on the line at Catalyst on Sunday. A roll-up might not save you against me. The world champ gets the win tonight. 50-50 on the poll. It's Jacob who gets it tonight. And that is the show. Let's go over real quick. We just saw it. Jacob picked up the victory over Will Ospreay. The world champ beats the Intercontinental champion. But Liu Kang made his presence felt, saying, hey, congratulations on your win tonight, but you got me on Sunday. You have to fight me, and you have to throw everything you have in order to keep me down. A roll-up's not saving you. Splendid won this fatal five-way that was absolute mayhem. Clarabelle got tossed around and taken out a lot, especially from DJ. I'm sorry, man, but that was crazy. Splendid had to get a little cheeky with it, saw no one was around, no one was paying attention, Kaz was down, and just pinned him for the win. Natsuki, listen, we learned, don't piss Natsuki off. Don't piss Natsuki off, or you're gonna regret it. Because Sakura regretted it tonight. We're gonna probably have to see those two teams go at it at at Catalyst. Kokichi had to fight a 1-on-2 because Joshua left him in that matchup. Speed Force picked up the win, albeit Kokichi got pretty close. We also saw the fact that Joshua got attacked by Dice afterwards for that. Thing and Human Torch. Here's the thing, they won. They beat the Obsidian Order in tag team action. Lelouch probably not happy about the fact that he tried to end this without going for a countout. So you know, definitely different now. He's gonna have to learn a little bit more. Ashi, in another, we have so many contenders for match of the night. Ashi and Estelle went off in this match. And Estelle tried to get going, but Ashi just had an answer, and because of Flair, Ashi raged up, hit roll the film, and pinned the #1 contender. You gotta think Chun-Li is watching. I have a little bit of an easier time because of that. RKOpening, I mean, you talk about another match tonight, here's another one. RKOpening picked up the win over the Bug Hunters in a very close bout that saw Randy and Opening barely be able to squeak out the victory. It was an absolutely insane match there, too. Fatal 5-way action, and Crowe got the win in that Fatal 5-way match. Saw the opportunity to get Blonde Blazer, hit that stomp from the top ropes, tossed Lilliana out of the ring, pinned Blonde Blazer for the win. And the Bear and Oba Femi had an insane hoss fight that saw the Bear pick up the win, but Oba Femi might have just pushed the Bear to its limits, which is not easy to do. Take a look at the news real quick. Liu Kang upstaged the champion by entering the ring after Jacob's non-title match confronted an intense stare-down. The confidence of the challenger seems to be at an all-time high. I don't know if I'd be as confident if I'm Liu Kang, considering Jacob just did beat the Intercontinental Champion, albeit barely. Kaz is injured, no duh. XSP is injured, no duh. And that's it. Those are the only two that got injured in that Fatal 5-way, and nobody got injured in the other Fatal 5-way? That's crazy. And that happened. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright. So, let me put this back up, because let's find out. Oh, right, I did put it here. Hold up. Just do this real quick. This would have been a weird one. I just forgot about this fact. I put another voltage in there because I realized, hey, we need space for our briefcases. So they gave me one match, and it was Gunther versus Oba Femi. So that's cool. So I'm gonna simulate that because it's fine. Oba Femi wins. Cool. That's a little out of character moment. Now then, see if everything's actually Correct. Let's see what Catalyst would have. And let me make sure there's no spoilers. Okay, there is a spoiler. So give me one quick second. I'm going to change that spoiler. Do this. I'm going to change that spoiler real quick. I'm hoping there's no other spoilers. Okay, good. There are no spoilers. Perfect. All right. Here's what Catalyst would be. But somehow, I don't know why there's no ladder matches. Oh well. That's weird. So, it would be Junko versus Chaos, one-on-one for the title. Oh my gosh, everybody did get pinned except for Jacob. That's crazy. Junko versus Chaos for the Ironheart title. That's almost what's happening. It's not exactly, but you just include Mukuro and Hootown. You got it. Stephanie Vaquer versus Chun-Li for the Women's World Championship. All right. This is actually happening in a no-holds-barred match. That's hilarious. Shao Kahn. Oh, Ruby. Oh, Ruby Rose. No. Ruby, run. This was the spoiler match, so I actually had to change it. Liu Kang versus Ashi. Because that's funny. Splendid versus Cammy. Splendid's dead. Ruby dies, Ashi might die, Splendid dies. Modest versus Silver versus Will Ospreay for the Intercontinental Championship. That's a fun match, actually. Two of them are in the Golden Shot ladder match, though. Kazuya versus Jay Warland. Oh, goodness me. I feel like Jay would want this. Estelle versus Kaito. Okay, very nice. Deku versus Mondo. This is literally happening. Kenny Omega versus Ilya Dragunov. That's almost happening. Just include the Lucha Bros and the Young Bucks, and you've got it. And the main event, goodness me. Goodness me, Oba Femi versus Jacob for the World Heavyweight Championship. So, power rankings. Let me make sure that there's no spoilers on that one as well, because I wouldn't be surprised if there is. There is not. Perfect. So, I don't know if this is the same order from last week, but let's take a look anyways. Arrows number 1, Estelle at 2, Hutao 3, Silver 4, Bison 5. Round out the rest with Android 18, Moon Mage, Mukuro, Dirty Dom, gosh names, Liu Kang, Sakura, Akihiko, Jacob, Ray Phoenix, Nick Jackson, Kazuya, Panette, Clover, Braun Breaker, and Yuri Rhodes in your top 20. I'm pretty sure that is the exact same as last week. Out of character time. Yo. Yeah, that's what you said it. What a show. So, I would have a thing where I'd say, let's talk about Catalyst. However, I don't actually have a theme for it yet, because I had a theme, and then last second I realized, oh shoot, that's just Vodathon's theme. Oopsies. So, I'm actually going to need to get another theme for Sunday. So I won't play one tonight because there is none. I'm not stealing from Hippo. I mean, listen. I'm not stealing from Hippo. Just use Oba's. You got 6 days? Oh yeah, I'll find one. Hold. Clearly. Oba Femi? Hold. Gotcha. Oba Femi. Anyways, that's gonna do it for me. Stay tuned, y'all. Catalyst is on Sunday. Oh. Oh. It's gonna be great. Catalyst, Sunday. I don't know when, probably 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, something like that, Eastern Standard Time. It might be going at the exact same time as Rebellion. Who knows? But, actually, wait, no, there is no Rebellion on Sunday. We have Rebellion live on Friday. There is no Rebellion. How about that? So, you guys get a little bit of fun evening Catalyst action in place of Rebellion. How about that? So, tune in on Sunday, 5, 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, whenever I actually get home from what I'm doing, for Catalyst. We got some crazy matchups, and it's gonna be a fun one. Match cards for next week will come up on Sunday because there are spoilers involved in some of those matches. So, that'll be it for me. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you on Sunday for Catalyst. It's gonna be a great one. So, see you next time. Bye-bye.